What's up, everyone? This is Pace and Tarlith on the mic here for NKO Round 11. So we're just gonna go ahead and skip the formalities, just jump right into it. We got our first match into play: Waxade versus Zero Faraga.
We're waking up and choosing violence.
Always. So
in true fashion with, unfortunately, Vikin's worst matchup. So Zero's gonna have to learn real quick on the spot, unless he's been playing
really?
a lot of this match. Yeah, this is painful. But it depends on the pot player. If you don't know why it's bad, like most matchups, it's just kind of, like people tell you it's bad. You're like, okay, cool, I win. But that's not really how matchups go.
right. So I'm assuming the reason why this matchup can be considered rather difficult is that Viking wants to be in that close range in your face, and Pot has a lot of options to kind of just threaten. It's scary to pressure Pot, because she doesn't really have ways to keep herself super out of Pot buster range.
That's one reason. It's a lot of reasons. Main thing being at a huge big boy level is her tool set isn't very good for dealing with the things that Pot does. Like a lot of her hits don't deal with Hammerfall, which that RC was actually a really good idea, because if he hit Hammerfall and Hammerfall was too close and he YRC'd it, he would have just chucked him with a pot buster.
I'm liking some of the Azamis here that Zero Faraga is doing here, but I think
he's definitely getting away with it. It's not what he should be doing, but if no one punches you, go for it. That's definitely the lesson to take away.
It's a bad just because it's a bad option doesn't always mean it won't work.
Yep.
Big commitment on the Azami there. He was really hoping that Waxade would press some buttons there.
Wax was gonna try for the he tried to put in Pop Buster, but messed up. That was actually command grab character gets command grabs by the slowest command grab in the game.
Yeah, it's 46 frames? Something absurdly slow.
Bad. That's all you need. It doesn't matter the number, it's bad.
Gotcha.
Main thing being just in neutral at a good level. If the pot is just I don't have to aggress, I can just chill and use my big buns to get in and be fine.
Right.
Then Vikin's just alright, I move forward, and Pot's I don't care. He does not care about anything Viking does, really. But
so
it's all up on the pot player to know that.
Exactly. So Zero Faraga taking it game one rather convincingly. So I think he took a little bit to kind of take some time to.
Okay, this is what we.
Looks like he's having a character switch here.
Well, actually, I'm not sure. So you read that they were an Eno player, right?
Yeah, I remember seeing them as an Eno player last NKO.
Now they're Venom.
All right.
Man.
I think Waxade is still kind of jumping around and probably
that
seeing
could be the
what
case.
works. I think that's what's going on. I think he likes Venom, he likes Pot, he likes Eno. He has a couple characters he's trying out.
Sure. Get your feet wet, right? Try things out.
Right. Personally, I think this is probably not the best time to start jumping around characters, because I think you're just in this game specifically, since characters are so complex and deep, that you're kind of spreading yourself thin if you try to commit to multiple characters.
I don't disagree, but I also feel it kind of depends on the person, right? Because some people are just going to be this feels better than just the other thing. And that might just be what you need. And then eventually you'll be I get how to play this character. I thought they'd be good just because they're fitting me, but now I'm playing and getting better at the game. I want to try this person more instead. It's hard to say. Also, not doing too bad, because, Venom is pretty solid.
Yeah, this is looking like a better matchup here. It looks like Waxade's able to kind of at least feel more comfortable fighting Viking at this range.
Yeah, those big buns really help, kind of fend Viking off from getting in unless she commits to Azami. And if she commits to Azami and is wrong, then you can punish her if you know how. I will say, Zero doing some good Viking stuff, using Kabari to rebuy pressure, sees around to get these throws here, trying to go for the combos, drops the dust loop, but it's fine, it happens, you guys didn't lose the corner position.
I remember specifically telling him while I was playing him, I think yesterday, that when he was going for Kabari, he would always do the follow-up afterwards. I'm like, no, you don't do that. Give yourself plus frames.
Yeah, it's better to be plus than to do the follow-ups at first.
Right, because if you do the follow-up, then you're putting yourself in a guessing save that's stacked against you. Because now he's okay, now you have to commit to Azami. When to... Because your opponent can just throw you if they see you just Azami.
Oh my goodness. He chose mad violence after that Rokitsugi. The dash slash for those of us not aware. Oh, big counter hit. Doesn't get anything, but that's fine. It gets a big counter hit off Rokitsugi nonetheless.
2D, Wax trying to get Oki, but couldn't get anything started. Oh,
Wax unfortunately does not know the best thing about this character, which is that 6P, because you all saw the like Vikings of JH, the war crime that is just a straight down stab to your face.
right.
Yeah, Venom doesn't care. He does not. I've done that exact situation and been anti-aired from 6P. It's painful.
Right. Okay,
But-
so
Ooh, nice 2D.
we're getting some. They're definitely going back and forth. There's a lot of scrambling happening right now. But obviously, I think Viking is a little better in those kind of scrambly situations.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. Like, if she wants kind of the scramble, because then she could just do like a panic a zombie and capitalize huge off it if she wants to. So
And
I don't
that
know
was-
what Wax press. That's 2-0, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he pressed there. It looked like he was probably doing your. If it was like, I think if he did like 5P, he probably could have won it. But no, that was 6P, so that would have
Yeah,
probably
6P. That Viking 6P is pretty good on the upper body invuln. At best, it could have clashed and he could have maybe like FD'd, but like, oof, that's
Yeah, it was.
that was a brave 6P to do, but not always a bad option, especially in this matchup where like your upper body invuln can really save your life to just ignore a ball or like
Right.
a normal. I don't know the frame data, or I'm sorry, not the hitbox info enough to know like what 6P can ignore or trade with. So like, you don't really see it a whole lot, but it's not a terrible option. It's just not seen, but a very good instance in that moment where you got the slowdown, very cinematic.
Right. Okay, next match we got Lopez on the block versus Roth. So Johnny versus Jacko. This
I
is
don't. Best character in the game versus Jacko. We'll see what happens. I know Lopez has been grinding like mad hard.
Oh, I see it too. He's outside. It was a black beat combo, but he got most of the combo.
Oh,
Good misfire
MSC.
cancel into his air dash.
Does he get it? No, it doesn't get the knockup, but he does get the knockdown, which is just as good. We'll take those. Messes up the combo, but it's fine. He's still got like, it's the Johnny situation. You messed up like the big combo, but you still got like a basic B&B, which is like 40% health.
Exactly. It's still enough to get the job done. Man, Lopez is just going in. He is going forward and will not go any. He's just. I think he's definitely has the right idea. You just don't want Jacko to breathe. You give Jacko any time to set up, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I imagine this isn't probably one of Jacko's favorite matchups, just because it's gonna be hard to keep Jacko houses alive when man has big sword.
Right.
Case in
Johnny
point.
is super threatening at that. He can be threatening up close. He can be threatening at that. Not quite full screen, but like about 70% of the screen. Just because with 6H misfire.
Health is about even. We got a house on the screen and the corner. This is Jacko's preferred state. As long as Roth doesn't get clipped. Ooh.
Yeah,
Just back up, be safe.
This is looking pretty good for Roth here.
Yeah, you could do this.
There you go. Set up the houses.
Clock up, back up, let the houses do their work. Oh, it doesn't
There we
tech
go.
twice! Blackbeard lives matter.
They definitely do. Otherwise, that was gonna be. Otherwise, Lopez had a chance here.
That was a slip of the tongue. I definitely was recalling something.
Yeah,
I
you're right.
heard someone say that once, and my brain was like, "Hey, remember that time?" That's
Oh
my
yeah.
bad.
Nah, that's.
You can heal me struggle and triple. Anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah,
cheeky
you're tougher.
reset. Another clock
So-
up. This is exactly how Rolf won the last round, actually.
Yeah, look at all that
Chill.
screen pollution. This is what
Just chill.
Jacko wants.
No.
Ooh.
Oh wait.
6H.
Down.
Is he
Let's go.
down?
Yeah. Oh, just enough. Just enough. Roth with the win. I love to see.
There we go. Took Roth a little bit to kind of figure out what Lopez was up to, but once he figured it out, he was like, "All right, I can enact the game plan." Probably.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, that's right. We
It
have.
was a lose-lose situation for Lopez, no matter
we
what.
got someone who knows a little bit more than Jacko than both of us combined, at least.
Yeah, I know some Johnny. Jacko is kind of a. I know what Jacko wants to do. I know Jacko from a broad standpoint. Like specifics, not too much.
So Roth has shown Lopez like enough data for him to kind of realize like, hey, on knockdown he likes IED, JH, reset into command grab. So let's see if he like is gonna realize that situation. Yep, just did. 6B didn't want to deal with that mix-up or any of that situation at all. And Johnny 6P, pretty brawlic. Not amazing, but like pretty solid. Hard to deal with if you're not like.
Good 6K counter hit.
No knockdown.
No Y-hander though. Oh, I did not think that close slash was gonna hit there. Boom.
Toss him.
Toss him. Coin
Drops
whisk,
the combo.
but drops the combo.
Oh, 5K. What a bud.
Yeah, that was a messy situation.
I don't know what he could. I mean, he had to end that 2H pretty early to maybe have like traded with 5K instead, or like counter it. I'm not sure.
Right.
Lopez
And there's some
starting
big damage here. I'm not sure what Lopez was going for. I think he was trying to
There's
go for
some
a height
big
correction.
damage. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, good burst.
Yeah. Waited for
Avoid-
Johnny to get up close just so he wait for Johnny to fully commit.
Ooh.
Good blitz.
Oh.
He plus? Oh, he didn't take his turn.
It was a bit of a weird another reset. He loves it.
There we go.
Beats out the 6K with a 3H. Oh, what a good bud. Another 3H. Gonna do
There we go. Just
JDs.
playing it full screen. Don't let Johnny get in.
Yep.
Good.
House is off screen too. Nice
Oh,
combo.
this is some big damage.
Nice
Okay,
combo.
Roth.
Let's
Okay,
go,
Roth.
Roth.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Spade.
no.
Oh no.
Still do
DP.
this, DP.
I
Just block. Just
said-
block. Just block. Just block, bro.
Just hold back. Just get out of there. Yeah,
Another
there we
DP.
go.
Yeah, just bail. Just bail. Make him block. Make him block and bail.
Oh, this is close. Oh, oh, the burst.
No! Oh, that was so close. Johnny 6H covering so much screen. Probably caught Roth backdashing, maybe.
Probably. You could tell Roth was very, very like very thirsty to get that win.
We're taking
And-
this breather. Very important too.
Yeah, very good. That's right. That's what we want to see. So in these kind of matches, especially the early matches, it's always a good idea to just take a breather if you're feeling adrenaline competent. Calm yourself. Take a couple deep breaths. Reset.
Rotherford. Mr. Rotherford. Mr.
No.
Rotherford, no! Alright,
Okay.
good DP. We're
Taking-
back up.
Maybe he should have took a little more time. Okay.
Maybe. DP.
Good
that
DP.
Doesn't care about why. We'll take it. Oh, that could have been there. I thought he was gonna air throw. I thought he was. I was gonna pop off so hard. You guys have no idea. That'll do. I'll pop off for that. That was tight.
That was good. That was very good. Lopez kind of dropping his combos, but what I've been really liking, seeing with Lopez is using 2H as airborne property when he puts himself in the air to put himself for a air dash mix up or just a high low.
Yeah, Lopez has been practicing that a lot. It's kind of his go-to. I know he said he's been practicing other things that he wants to work on, but like he's got that pretty down consistently, and not a bad thing. It is pretty difficult to deal with if you're not like extremely familiar.
It's very scary, especially if you have Misfinder level 3, where then it becomes almost airtight. Where it's like, okay, you can threaten with a Tiger Knee Misfinder, or you just go like Misfinder cancel overhead or into like the world being your oyster.
I do like this going in with Aegis just because Misfinder can't stop the houses. You know, a little hasty, but got a good
Right.
chunk of Jacko's houses being like doing work, right? Nice blitz. Your
Blitz.
plus. Back up.
Didn't back up. I probably would have. But then again, it's kind of hard. Not really sure if Jacko has a lot of ways to like keep herself plus to keep her pressure going outside of minions.
Not necessarily. Like a far slash would probably just have been the best. Make
Okay.
him block.
So that's probably why Roth backed off of the
Can this combo? Oh, that would've been cool if it did.
And at the very least, he could have probably got something started, maybe.
Minion for the win!
Oh,
Nice
tries to
play.
go for the fake cross up.
Oh.
DP.
This is a scramble. We've seen Roth in those. He can do this, and he's got a clock up level 3 house in the back. Minions, let's go.
Yeah, he tried to go for the.
the cheeky IED back. Or not IED, delayed. There. Ooh, reset into the kill.
That was a good tick throw. Here we go. Here we go. Roth is on the board. He can still do this. But Johnny has full burst. Jacko has nothing.
Round start Dust gets punished by getting scooped. Also round start. No knockdown, unfortunately. I think Lopez isn't used to Jacko's hurt box being a little bit not as regular than some of the other lightweights, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Oh, we got us done.
Oh no! Oh,
This is it.
oh,
First?
don't do it. Okay. Oh.
Me going for the knockdown tick throw. Set up
Roth.
more houses. Keep him
Okay.
out.
Roth is
There we
gonna
go,
have to
that's
play
right.
at a very big disadvantage, just like that. I
Yeah.
might have jinxed it. Nonetheless, though, Roth was not playing poorly. Played very well, even like despite a character that for some people consider best in the game. Most people consider best in the game. You know?
Probably, I would dare say unanimously.
Yeah, unless unless you don't know any better, right?
Right.
I think Roth did extremely well there. Like that, I'm still amazed at that combo he did. That was really cool.
What I've normally seen from Rothy is that he usually doesn't really get too much off his punishes, but there, seeing that big old combo off the end there, very
tight.
impressed.
Hmm?
Very, right. Okay,
Oh,
sweet.
yes. I know Corp, one of the many Bikins in the Midwest. Apparently, we're a growing
so
few.
many Vikings.
Hey, listen, we used to be Milliotown, now it's Bikin Town. Move over.
You're right. Well, until offline events come out. So.
Bet. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they stick around. I would love to see them more, but
I would love to see more too.
Like Oxy said, we got Corp versus Noisy. I know Corp plays Bikin, as we all know. Noisy, I believe, plays Jam.
Jam, yes. Noisy Shark, I haven't seen in a while. Good to see him back again, on that grind. Really looking forward to showing what he's got for us tonight.
Here to deliver some wachas.
Yeah. I think
There they are.
There we go. I haven't seen Corb play too much. I see him a lot. I see him grinding a ton on the Discord, so I'm really excited to see what he puts. Hopefully, he puts on a good show for us.
He's steadily improving over time. You know, it's a big game, right? Lots to learn. I'm proud of him, especially just because like I don't know if you guys do this, but I like to go back every now and then, just like watch the previous NKOs. Last week's was really fun just because Corp versus Zero.
Oh god, I feel bad.
Bikin v Bikin. Not important, regardless.
So bad for
progress
Akai.
being made from Corp, and that's what I like to see in NKO.
Right. I felt so bad for Akai Amadeus because they had a hard time telling which was which.
I can't blame them. That was pretty close. If none of you know how this matchup goes, on its technicality, not well for Bikin, but again, that's if you're playing both sides correctly, right? Otherwise, that happens. Counter hit Tetsu Johnson into the corner. It's my turn.
Good 6K. Get that plus frames. A questionable burst. I think he was waiting for something. Not really sure what though.
Panic hit, just because like, since we have some well-known jams in this Discord. Corp is well familiar with the damage that Jam can do.
Right. She can't really get too much off.
The RKO out of nowhere!
The second command grab we've seen today! Okay.
Ran up and threw her?
The audacity! I like it. I want to see more of it.
That was tight, Corp. That was tight. Block your shins, though. She's gonna kick your toes. You gotta block those.
Just gotta default it down back there. Alright, Noisy Shark taking it from a fairly close round there.
Yeah, that is really the thing about this, is just like Jam's gonna make Bikin block a whole lot, and if Jam knows like what she's doing especially, a zombie won't be particularly even all that useful unless you punish the right button Jam's pressing. And knowing that is like an extra layer of difficulty in this matchup. Corp, please, I need you to block your toes!
Yeah, I'm thinking Corb is blocking too much with his face. He needs to kind of...
Might be trying to fuzzy up back.
Sometimes against especially these incredibly rush-down heavy characters like Jam and it's a test. It's more of like not about like when to block, but more like how long you need to block. It's a lot of the time it's just a test of patience. That's
unfortunate. Corp didn't FD break and got hit by the Ryujin.
I can't seem to help that. I think a Noisy Shark is kind of ending his pressure a little short. He can probably do a little bit more, take his turn, really make Bikin feel the pressure.
For sure, but like you know, I mean, it got them the win regardless, right?
Yep.
I mean, you gotta consider just like if you don't know how to extend pressure, and you haven't worked on it like even a little to the point where you could just be like, I know I should try to do this here. Then you'll just be like, okay, let me try to extend pressure, and then you're like, what am I doing? And by the time you think of something to do, you'll just end up getting hit.
Right, I think Noisy Shark is at that level where like he's more focused on just getting the hit confirm and getting the knockdown, getting his game plan going, get the cards and move his thing. He's kind of more or less trying to navigate neutral a little bit better, not really focusing on like opening people. He just wants to get the hit.
Yeah, knockdown into card is a valuable jam strategy on a base level.
Yep, it is a core strategy, and that's probably the first couple things that jams have to learn. Is that if
combo, nice in the corner. Ooh, oh, almost converted that.
I like the delayed overhead there. Just jump to the very last minute. What? Oh.
Alright, so I'm gonna teach you all a thing. Fun fact, I learned this the hard way as well. If you stagger an opponent who hits you at the same time and burst, since they're technically still in stagger from your button, they don't get hit by the burst. Because if you did, you could just gold burst people for free on the stagger.
Oh, wake up super?
That's
it worked!
Corp, you should also wake up super, it's gonna work. I promise you. I promise you it's gonna work. Oh, they ran away.
He heard
they
you.
Knew.
He heard you.
They definitely heard me. But P-Mash wins! Let's go! Get off me, crazy lady. Stop kicking me. Man, I can't believe Noisy's listening on me in this stream.
Right? This is Noisy Shark is forgetting the 2D so he can actually charge his card. He's getting punished for it big time for that.
Yeah, that's definitely costing a lot of his life bar, right? Ooh, 5D.
Good 5D. Gotta block it.
I don't know what that 2D, J2K was for. Maybe just a burst bait ingrained into the body.
Right,
nice type B to get her out of Morikomi. Nice RC to make himself safe. That was good.
There you go. Take his pressure back. Interesting YRC, but didn't get much of a reward off it.
Yeah, I played a little bit against Noisy just like before commentating, and they seem to like run up YRC, which not a bad option when you know why you're doing it. But that reason can vary, is the problem, right?
It's a good option to get yourself acclimated to because it does come up. But like, it's when I see new players, especially like when I'm learning a new fighting game, especially as well, is like the idea is just get comfortable with all the options, use them as much as you can, so you get used to them. Then you start learning. Okay, when do I need to do this?
Side note: Corp did a very good job of closing out that round.
Very good.
Keeping it simple, not going for extra fancy combos, just stick to what you know, right?
Yeah, just get the knockdown, and run your game plan.
You can see Corp's trying to use Kabari to like shove out Jam's approach, because like, you know, Jam's either going to be grounded or she's going to IED at you. It's going to be up to the Jam player to really like mix up how they approach, but if they keep to those two avenues, I can kind of shut her out pretty easily.
Exactly. The other thing I'm kind of noticing, at least with I would think Corp would take heat on is that Noisy Shark is FDing a lot on the initial hit there. So when he gets his plus frames back, if he does like 6K or like does like a delay, like he staggers his like 2P or 2K, he could probably I would at the very least with 2P or 5P set up for a tick throw. I think especially in the corner you get so much reward for a throw. The throw becomes
that was
very threatening.
Weird confirm with the 6K, but I don't even care because that 6H was nice.
Very nice. Throwing out the raw Kabari.
It works? Oh, it didn't confirm, but that's okay. Back into the corner, but back out of the corner. That's
okay, Kabari, get his pressure back. Yep.
Just playing neutral.
There you go. Just keep her out. There we go. 2D. Card. Going to low. There we go.
I would like to see Noisy present using Morikomi to avoid Kabari, because like that is the main downside, is that it is a mid, you know, and if you just use Morikomi as Jam to go through it, Vikin's kind of like, well, I'm just here now, huh?
Yeah, 100% agree. There we go, good burst, does not want to be a part of that.
Hero burst though, but no, actually, you know what, Corp has a lot of meter, they can make this work.
He has a lot of meter,
never mind, we're even.
He has a lot of meter, and he has a round to play with.
Oh, just far slashes the
run up super.
Oh. It's fine. There it is. Oh, what an
good
RC. Guts thrown. That's okay. Oh, it's hard to combo lightweights with that throw. Stop, block your toes.
Block your toes. You gotta be careful in those scramble situations, especially against Jam.
Yeah, she can go from high to low so quick, right?
High to low, super quick, very fast buttons. I honestly, when I'm at right in front of her face, I'm just like, all right, it's your turn. I'm not gonna risk it because it's too risky.
Hey, lady, take it easy. Calm down. All right. Here, you can hit me. You can hit me. I'm blocking. That's fine.
Right.
Not blocking. I'm just gonna press buttons. Just like that. Corp's doing the things that you should be doing. Using your fire buttons that are kind of safe to kind of keep Jam out when she's not doing 6H puffball over and over again. Which Noisy has been actually pretty decent and not like overcommitting to doing those options. Because with Baiken, you know, the parry character, you don't want to do the long, slow, full screen puffball into a zombie and then counter hit Rokensogi.
Exactly, and just like that, Corpy calling out Noisy Shark's dash-in and securing the round.
Yeah, it's not if someone just raw supers at you when you're running straight at them and you're not fast enough on the FD break, you'll get clipped.
Right. Some things I want to see next time, at least between, at least especially like Noisy Shark, is more like it. There are times where like Noisy Shark had like the life lead, Baiken was at full screen, charge card. Whoops.
Yeah,
Charge
that's
card.
definitely a big
Like,
thing in this matchup.
That forces the Baiken to approach. You can't let Jam get her cards.
Yeah, Baiken actually prefers it when Jam's kind of running at her without cards, because then she's like, alright, cool, you're gonna do something risky and I can zombie it and then just stab you in the face.
Exactly.
But if Baiken has to come in, it's like, Jam's waiting, she's chilling. Oh, you did Suzerain because you don't like running up an FD break because I might press a normal? I'm just gonna 2D you. Now I get a card. Now it's my turn.
Okay. Next we have Percy and Telos. Percy, I know, new face here, but I know him from my Smash days. He's a very strong Smash player from Indiana. Very experienced in terms of the tournament environment, but new to Guilty Gear. He stopped. He fell in love with Strive and decided to give Xrd a shot. And so far, he's loving it so far. So we're starting off very strong. You know, typical Kai stuff.
Doing pretty alright. A good round start option, good combo, like decent choices so far. I don't know much about Telos besides, you know, they're playing Soul. We'll see what they can do.
I think he's a new face.
Ooh, nice 2H.
Good 2H. Volcanic Viper. No follow-up though.
It's alright. It's alright. You got some of it. Ooh.
Percy's gotta watch out. You can't run up on someone like that in this game. You have to be always be mindful of wake up throw.
I cannot believe this man just full screen riot stamped. Stop. I can believe that, but it's stamp. Okay, I can believe that he did it. I can't believe that he did that and then landed and was still fine enough to block and just be like, I'm chilling. What's good?
Right. Percy's getting some decent confirms, but he can't quite get the knockout. He's I think he's relying too much on Stun Dipper to get the knockdown when really he needs to get into the habit of just going into 2D and setting up a fireball. Yeah,
for sure. But I can understand, right? Stun Dipper kind of just feels like a natural flow sometimes.
Right, but he's playing neutral very well. He's fairly comfortable with Kai's buttons when to throw him out in neutral. He's fairly comfortable in the range. Oh,
2-hitter.
Knowledge check on the right stomp.
Oh, knockdown.
There we go. That's what I want to see.
Okie time. Oh, he went for the tick throw.
He definitely tried. He went for it. I think if he did FD break into throw, that probably would have gotten the tick throw he wanted.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky, but you know what? I respect the effort.
Right, he's making the conscious decision to go for a throw, and that's the important thing.
Oh my god, that was gonna be spicy if it worked. The IED blitz attempt on Telos, hoping he would mash and just get hit. Oh, he did it again!
He wanted the throw. I think he just messed up and got 6K instead of
I want this from yeah, do it again.
That was a little dangerous. I thought he was gonna get thrown for his troubles there.
Like
there's the throw.
It's alright, they didn't have meter, they're fine, just blocking. Chilling.
Don't let Soul get away with Bandit Bringer there. That is punishable.
Didn't get the combo, it's okay. Oh.
Again.
Doink.
So Percy needs to be careful about these being up right in front of his opponent. They will throw.
Yep. The wake up spacing is important. Throws being one frame, you know, if you're too close, you get scooped faster than any button can press.
I think Percy was a little late on the heavy fireball, so he's still making the effort to actually like 2D into fireball. There's the stun edge YRC, but doesn't really take his turn.
Nice anti-air.
Good confirm. That's definitely supposed to be a DP. There we go. Love it. Good anti-airs. I love to see it.
Good burst from Telos also. You know, just realize like, oh, we got anti-aired again. I'm a fail from that.
There we go.
Okie time. Good use of FD. I think Percy didn't mess it up, just didn't recognize the situation that, you know, you have to account for FD in your tick throw setups, right?
Exactly. Yeah, he's just not. He's definitely still. He's getting the muscle memory to actually go for the tick throw, but he's just not cognizant of his play.
And I think Talos' only downside, like that Percy has an edge over on, is like his Oki situation is a lot more refined. Not refined. That sounds like too snooty. It's more practiced.
Yeah, it's more practice. He has a more solid understanding of what he needs to do.
He's got the safe jumps. He's got the tick throw, which, you know, that alone is a high-low throw mix, right? Like you gotta deal with that at all points, and your brain's like, how do I deal with that?
Yeah, it's even scary when he wire sees the stun edge.
Yeah. Whereas Talos has got to play a little bit more of a strike throw game with Soul, which can be a little bit difficult to learn with Soul as a beginner.
Oh yeah, it's a hard similar. It's a fairly a little harder to apply just because it's a little more abstract. But once you understand it, it's a pretty straightforward game plan. The problem is when people kind of like expect the strike throw or very understanding of Soul's game plan, how he opens people up.
Threw him out of the fun.
There we go. That's what I want to see. More tick throws.
Yo, it doesn't know it's punishable. Didn't get into.
That's minus 10. Tell us -10. Do not let him get away with it.
You can't block that and not let him and just murder him for it. Well, now you know for the future.
Now you know. You have it on video.
Yeah.
Percy, again, gotta be more careful about where he spaces himself after Oki.
I do like Talos blocking these overheads at least. That's good to see.
I am also glad that Talos is actually like, if he sees Percy all up in his grill, he's like, I'm gonna throw immediately. No. So good on Talos for recognizing the situation.
Ooh, that was good. He kind of baited him with the conditioning of a throw response.
Right.
Nice combo.
That burst was risky. You can anti-air him after Ryan stomped there. Don't let him get away with it. There we go. Percy's doing a better job blocking it. It just doesn't.
Oh, nice. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, this is what like Kai does really well when they have that healthy, right? Just like you have to come to me. I don't have to come to you.
Yeah. Well, he has a bunch of ways to kind of limit Soul's approach, so he can put out that JD like we just saw, Fireball to limit the approach options. If you wire see it, then it's like, okay, now it's an RPS where it's like, okay, do you jump? If you do, you might get anti-aired. If you just sit there and block it, Kai gets his pressure started.
I like Talos knowing that like that Gunflame YRC is a good option, but you gotta remember like Gunflame YRC is a good option when you're close to them, because then you can do like more. You can do things. You can do mix-ups.
More ambiguous mix-ups.
Elidus and Zero Faraga.
Yeah.
We got Dizzy versus Biken.
Elidus versus Zero Faraga. I think Elidus was a plus R Dizzy for a little bit, so he's new to Exerd, but not new to Guilty Gear, from what I understand.
I believe that is the case. Don't quote me on that. I'm just
okay.
You know
correct us if we're wrong.
Yeah, I'm basing my knowledge entirely on what you said, so never mind. I don't know is the answer.
I know players. I'm not as familiar with like matchups, more finer details in here. I can tell you about which player played with who and what their habits are, but in terms of super in-depth game knowledge, I'm definitely being carried by you, Taro.
I do my best.
Oh, that was a good Azami attempt. I like it.
It was, but this bracket has been very anti-Biken for no reason, because every character besides like Venom. I mean, Venom's not like a bad matchup. It's just not,
not
a good
fun
matchup.
matchup.
It's like even. But like every other character has been bad for Biken, straight up. Like Jam, Pot, Dizzy. These are all her worst matchups.
Oh yeah.
And you gotta know what you're doing against these characters. Otherwise, like Dizzy's Fish is a huge factor, because if you Azami any of Dizzy's stuff while blocking, Fish just eats your hit, because there's no two-hitting move out of Azami. You only have Murakami to escape the corner.
Yeah. So far, what I've seen from Elidus, I can't pronounce their name.
I just been saying Elidus.
I'll take your lead on that one. Elidus's greatest strength is being effective on just keeping out once she has her keeping Biken out once once you're full screen. They feel definitely more comfortable playing at that range, but once they're in, it gets a little dicey.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of Dizzy's whole thing, right? Like she has
Right.
really good movement to avoid getting pinned down. Because once you do, what's her defensive options? Like her
Right.
barre is not that great. Her mash buns are not terrible, but they're not fast. Like
Right.
yeah, if they're big enough, she'll use them, but like she can easily die for them.
Right.
Ooh.
She's definitely gonna have to roll. She has to definitely rely more on the system mechanics. If she has 50% bar, she can use the mirror super to get off him. But again, that's 50% bar you're using.
Yeah, it's if you're confident you're neutral though, for sure.
Ooh, do not agree with that burst, but no punish off of Zero Faraga.
Yeah, I think it was a panic burst. You see
Yeah.
a big counter hit from bike, and if someone has been hit by a bike and on that move, you can sometimes burst too early.
Right. I think it was a little okay to be a little more liberal with it, just because Elidus has a round to play with, so very good chance for Elidus to get their burst back.
Mhm.
Nice Azami, but no
That
pick
one.
off the counter hit.
It's a weird one. Yeah, that's one of the more uncommon ones. Oh no, you gotta
Oh!
FD that homie. Yeah,
Oh,
so
here we
this is
go.
a. Oof.
That is a very dangerous situation to be in. Like I feel like that in that matchup, like you just have when you're in that position as biking, you just gotta run up FD. You just
Yeah,
have to
that's
run
really
up
it.
FD.
Because you want to throw off the tracking of the fire spikes, but at the same time, you don't want to over commit to something that Dizzy can punish.
Right.
Elidus is playing this matchup the way you should.
Exactly.
At a very broad level, which is don't let Biken close to you, because that's the thing she's bad at. She's
Right.
not good at approaching against Dizzy, because Dizzy's tools kind of make it easy to avoid. Like, you can double air dash away from a Tommy. Like, you can air dash back and then air dash back in once a Tommy's gone. It's
Right.
probably the most annoying thing. Right? Like, she's just like, I'm out of it. I don't have to be in the corner. And that's
Exactly.
what Biken wants her. The saving grace thing that Biken's damage is hefty. There it is that I told you about where the fish takes the hit like a true G.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Azami is such a huge risk. Like well, it's probably not even like good to use it there, especially when you have fish, because like if she sees Azami hit, you just throw her.
Yeah, you throw her or you just do a low. Like, you do a low, which will lead to more damage because Dizzy's damage is pretty hefty.
Right. I think Zero Frog's a little unsure. I think he's making reads that just aren't quite there. Azami's like I think this is definitely a matchup where like you want to be very sparing. You want to use Azami very sparingly. Only if you have a very solid read on your opponent.
Yeah, the opponent in the situation for sure. And
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, not to like denounce Elidus in this matchup being poor for Bike. Like, Elidus is playing it very well.
Oh yeah, he's
taking every
Elidus is
opportunity to
doing
just be like, I'm out.
Yeah, Ellie's is doing everything correctly in this matchup, and they're being rewarded for it.
Ooh, that
Finish.
is unfortunate.
Ooh, that could have been nasty.
Yeah, if Zero chose Sakura instead of Rokon, that would have not killed unless Zero knew how to confirm. If
Right.
Zero knew how to confirm, that could have killed. Not one. It would have done a lot of damage. I am exaggerating.
All right, short and sweet, good simple pickup. I like it. That's the important thing. It's also good to be wary of when you got a counter hit.
Yeah, the one thing I would like to see Elidus get more down on Biken, especially, is getting their tick throw in pressure setups, because like the whole threat of Azami is invalidated if you could just like
Right.
ice fish,
And-
rock up threat.
Exactly. I definitely would like to see more tick process, especially when you have that fish chomping at them. Then it's very scary. It becomes very ambiguous. It's hard
Yeah.
to tell when she's going for the throw. All right, setting up beams.
Azami this. No, Azami it. Oh, that's fine. FD is fine.
That's fine.
It's safer.
He's got to move forward. You got to do something.
That's good.
Alright, good
That's
job.
pretty smart. Pretty smart. Just wait for it to track and avoid it. Didn't even have to full go in, which Dizzy could have abused potentially. Oh. This actually
Right.
could be a Biker round if Zero
This
plays
could
it
be.
right.
Here we go, Susan. No. I think there are times where he could like if he's catching. Ooh.
Oh, Hail Mary
Caught.
super gets caught. Yep.
I
I was
think
gonna
if-
be a little upsetty if that super didn't work, but Elidus got the hit, so it was a good super
Elias
if it
takes
works.
it 2-0. So I think like if Zero Farago was seeing that Elias was attempting to punish the follow up off the command dash, he could have Azami and blown her up for it. It's
Potentially.
a mind
tricky.
game, but like I think he had enough data after 3 games to make that read. I I think it wasn't it wasn't far fetched.
No, it wasn't like it wasn't completely one-sided. Like there were close games for sure. I would say the thing Zero needs to work on is keeping like Dizzy locked down because that's her weakness. You know, she can't escape easily unless you let her. Really.
Right. All right. We got R squared versus Lopez on the block. So R squared, I personally think one of the favorites here to take NKO tonight. Very solid. You know, I've been seeing it felt like at least he was been off and on for a couple of games, for like a month or two, but now he's back on the grind. He's making steady improvement. I've been seeing him being more consistent in his punishes, his neutral. I can definitely see him. I could definitely see him taking this bracket.
Yeah, I mean, I've known R squared for a bit. Good to see them whenever they come around and play. You love to see representation because we don't really see a whole lot of them. Despite the fact that she's really, really strong, because a mixer machine is always going to be hard to deal with like that. I didn't block that.
You just have to block in that situation where you're just like not quite in close footsie range. It's just like, okay, you have to guess. Is she gonna just hit you with a button with a low, or she's just gonna air dash high?
Today I learned Johnny 6K goes underneath HCL, which it shouldn't, but I'm not surprised.
It does not. It does. Ooh. I think the wire C was to see what she's doing. I think possibly an air throw.
Maybe, but regardless, R squared takes it with the hover into 2K.
So,
what about
things I want? So, the one thing I definitely see Lopez a lot is that he's very liberal with his coin use. He is doing his absolute darndest to get misfire into like at least level 2, where I think in his position, usually I see most Johnnies do is just go for find a way to Gatling into 2D and then pop your coins.
Yeah,
and then you're set.
That's the typical common go-to. I think when you're starting off, you can maybe be I mean, it's plus a lot, So
right.
I can understand being like, I want to be plus a lot. I want to be plus a lot. So I'm gonna use my coins a lot. I get that. I don't think it's a bad thing until you get the hang of actually playing more consistently.
Yeah.
But in cases like these, where each hit matters, especially against lightweights, you gotta be present. You gotta preserve those coins and make them count.
Yeah. All right. R squared taking it very convincingly. First game. Let's see Lopez make the adjustments. So some things I want to see after Lopez is that usually a lot of the time you have to kind of treat this matchup you have to kind of approach it unorthodox way, because you can't really use low pokes against Ino because her main movement puts her in the air. So more liberal use of 6P, more air-to-air buttons will do Lopez give him a lot of mileage.
Also, Johnny gains a lot of meter, and we all know it because the meme is prevalent. It's YYRC. Truly god-awful move to fight against, but for Johnny, he's having a blast. Covers the sky pretty well, so I wouldn't be surprised if that tool is pretty strong for him here just as well.
Yep. Yeah. Good. Challenges a dash with 5S. No, that was 5. No, that was 5S.
That was close slash.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, R squared forgot that HCL can be whiffed if you're crouching sometimes.
Right. It was a good throw by Lopez, but didn't quite get the combo off it.
Yeah, I've been seeing him drop that throw combo a lot. I'm wondering if it's just nerves or... I mean, tournament nerves is a thing.
It could be a little bit net play. It's always a thing. With these high execution characters, you do have to consider innate input delay from an online environment. It could be those characters can be more difficult just from the environment you're in.
Also, good slash, not close slash.
Good stroke to victory wire C. Just make him guess.
Oof.
Ooh.
Downside to HCL, counter hit recovery, if I'm not mistaken. That's an option. Johnny's really scary here. If he makes that count, next hit can kill, guaranteed.
Oh, absolutely. No punish off the 6K, but HCL takes it.
Yeah, HCL.
Very good move.
1-1. Totally, anyone could win.
Ooh, stroke to victory. You gotta watch out for that move.
It's so good.
It's so good. It goes under projectiles. It just beats a lot of highs and mids sometimes, and just cooks your dinner,
Those taxes.
burns down your house. It's a good move. It's a staple for Eno.
Alright.
Alright, here comes
We're
a
back
no.
to neutral. Our squad's got the advantage here, so Lopez is
Yeah,
gonna have to be careful on that approach.
I'd say you can't really zone per se with Eno, but he can definitely force approaches and force him to make mistakes.
True.
Notes?
Yeah. Night. Make him block. He's tall.
Yep. Get a clip
Good mix.
below.
I got hit on that mix. Genuinely.
Yeah, that's not an easy mix to hit. I kind of like where he did the note position because it's hard to see if he's doing an overhead or he's just gonna do an empty jump low.
Well, it was also really smart because R squared had been noticing. I believe R squared had noticed that Lopez is like, I don't want to have to block note Oki, and R squared hasn't been timing it 100% perfectly. So Lopez was just jumping out sometimes. But that positioning made it so if you did stand block, thank you, Ox. If you did stand block, he would have had to block the note, and that would have been a guaranteed mix.
Yeah. Okay, man, we're going through this bracket real quickly. So we got Corb versus There Goes My Sanity. Again, There Goes My Sanity. Another person I think can do really well in this bracket. Strong Ramathal, decent mix. The corner game, the punishes that There Goes My Sandy has can be very punishing. Very brutal.
Yeah, true.
For lack of a better word, losing neutral against There Goes My Sandy is very punishing.
Yeah, that's especially with Ram. She does a lot of damage. She hurts.
Yeah, and she has a lot of opportunities to do some tricky resets, and being in the corner against Ramfall is generally a bad time.
It's stressful, man.
It's very stressful. If
we just see, Sandy mops up Corp, unfortunately.
Yeah, just steamrolls him.
This character really is kind of a knowledge check on the matchup because you have to know two things: how to deal with swords in neutral and on block. If you don't know those things, she's just gonna eat you alive.
And I think another thing too, this is more more specific to There Goes My Sanity, is more being aware of which of Ramthal's strings go into the overhead.
Yeah, there is a tell. I don't remember it. I just react to it, but there is a tell. I know that.
Yeah.
I forget. I think it's the crouching one goes into the low regardless.
I think PK into K goes into it. PKP or something. It's one of the strings. I have to look it up, but that's a very common mix-up that There Goes My Sanity likes to use a lot. Really knowledge checks people on the overhead, and if you block the overhead, you're
didn't respect his meter. Just ran up and supered him.
The try and true. I mean, There Goes My Sanity also is infamous for just throwing out the wake up.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it once. There's no way. Unless it's if it's a close game, he's definitely gonna do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, corner position.
I would be surprised if we do not see There Goes My Sandy wake up super at least once in this bracket.
Corp does have to be careful. The thing about this matchup being Lycan can deal with some stuff Ram does because of Azami, of course, in neutral especially. But they don't really leave her in great positions, and it's kind of committal if Ram just is I'm not gonna do anything super crazy. I'm just gonna wait for you to Azami and kill yourself.
Good pickup by There Goes My Sandy. Look at that damage she's gonna get.
And as you can see, Ram can do that very efficiently. It just takes one big sword swing. Biken's best tool in this matchup, to be honest, more than anything, is JP. JP is a lifesaver because you're just navigating neutral, killing the swords passively, not having to worry about them. Whereas Ram has to worry about them a lot more than you do, which increases her mental stack, makes her have to navigate neutral a little bit more difficultly, because the areas she wants to be covered are getting killed because you're JP.
Right. I'm liking the pauses between players nowadays. Right now, this bracket, people taking their time to recollect, just kind of process what happened and try to make their adjustments from here.
Yep.
Let's see if Corp can make these adjustments.
Momentum is great and all, but sometimes you need a breather. This is gonna hurt. This is pain. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Back to pain. Never mind. We're just dropping and doing more pain.
We just fighting out here. Oh, it's
alright. Just do a reset. Just do a reset. Nope. Never mind. We're just gonna go for this.
We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going.
Oh.
Okay.
Overheads.
Happy little reset by There Goes My Sanity there. I don't think that was supposed to drop.
Maybe not. But the worst part about it is like even if Corp did block, it's still plus. Like
Yeah.
the only thing he could have done there as like Viking was Azamiya and just be like, no, stop.
Exactly.
But of course, you know, Sandy can't call that out. But
The other thing too is that if you're on to when he does the overhead, you can jab Ramathal out
True.
of that.
True, you can. But a bit tricky if she knows it's coming because then she can just go to the low.
Good blocks in the overhead.
Like that.
Low.
Oh,
Ooh,
the
that was
burst
a
bait.
dangerous burst.
Yeah, Sandy has been practicing his burst baits. He's getting better at it slowly but surely. Especially when
Ooh,
I mean,
I
50
saw
meter.
that. I saw that cross
Good
up. That was
block.
close.
Yeah, that was gross. Oh, didn't see the sword. Got clipped full screen. Unfortunate.
And just like that, another 2-0. From There Goes My Sanity. Corb is still in losers. Can still do it, but he needs to. Yep. All right, looks like we're making our way to losers. Then we are flying through.
I know that, but thanks for telling me. I'm talking to a disfigured voice right now, everyone. Yes, Oxy, I do know that. I was just saying, it's not polite to not say thank you, Oxy.
Yeah, jeez.
Well, I'm still talking. Anyone. Anyway, into this.
Know.
Imp be playing. Yo, Imp has improved a lot. I'm actually excited to see this because.
Alright, yes.
This, I don't know about this matchup actually. Is it like Kai favored?
I
just assume
would say
it is.
yes. I would say yes. Also, Imp historically struggles with Kai.
That's fair. I mean, you know,
but
he be Kai.
But that's also my Kai. We'll see how he does against Percy's Kai.
It's true. Percy can make it work, of course, but like, you know, gonna have to get used to the fact that like Axel be zoning. He don't be rushing in.
No block on the stun dipper there.
No block on this little run up 2K or that Greed Sever, but not a mix up. Remember that.
Yeah, you can react to Greed Sever. 14 frames
just
startup.
Like you can react to that. Oh, Imp is not blocking in the hits. Actually, punishable Greed like stun dippers.
All right, Imp. When you're watching this VOD at the end, I'm literally gonna count out how many times you're letting Greed Sever go unpunished. It's -10.
All right.
Fireball YC.
This is really close.
Oh, this is definitely close. Percy's making the good adjustments.
Gets into the dead zone. FD. You got this.
There you go. Wait. Yep. Let him hang himself.
Yeah, there it is. Pushed him out of just the right spacing. I'm sorry. I'm biased. I know him for a long time.
It's okay. I'm biased too. It cancels out.
We all homies do. That's fair. Yeah, actually, I forgot about that. Percy is getting in on those IEDs right when you want to avoid that like dead spot. Nice tick throw. I mean, actually,
didn't respect the 5K meaty.
Could Imp have done that? I don't know. That looked a bit close.
Yeah, I think Imp could have thrown him out of it. Percy is definitely being way too close for his meaties. Ooh, that was a questionable burst. Not a good burst point there.
Alright.
Good jump out. Didn't want to get clipped.
No!
Oh my god. Imp tried to go for the cheeky meaty unblockable.
I have to break his legs now. I'm sorry. Okay, good. Yeah, that's a good. That's good. That's at least good. Make him block.
Make him afraid to jump.
I mean, it's not good, but he was afraid to jump. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Imp. Bravo. Imp doing really well when, you know, they don't IED in and just like, hey, 2H, nice to meet you.
Okay, I definitely want to see a little more. One thing I want to see more, I just noticed now, Percy's not using 6K or 6H to reset his pressure. So, like, he could Gatling into close slash or to 2S and 5H to go into 6K, reset his pressure. Then you can continue just putting the pressure because that's what you want to get. I think that was definitely an input error.
Possibly, yeah. Oh, gets clipped because the hurt boxes.
I guarantee that was supposed to be stunnage YRC, but he got burst instead.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, 2H.
Good 2H anti-air, but no follow-up.
Well, you know, they're practicing, right? They got the idea, that's what matters.
Yeah,
Getting
that's
the tick
the important
more
thing.
consistently, like practicing really quickly. If not FDing out. Nice block. Punish! Yeah, let's go, baby.
There we go, that's one. I want to see him punish those 3 severs more.
I don't know if that was on purpose, but that was kind of tight. That, that was kind of nasty.
That was very good.
Alright, what are we gonna do?
Overhead? Yep.
This doesn't combo on regular hit, everyone. You could just keep blocking low. You're fine.
Yeah.
Trust me. Or you could just super or DP or just do anything. Like they're gonna press a button after they hit you with the overhead. All right, he's actually getting the hang of. Sorry, Percy's getting the hang of just like run up slowly and block. I don't think they know about FT break, but if they, that's an option. It's a low crush. Use it correctly.
Yeah, they're very good. That is how you use reset property. Take notes, guys. That's how you do it. Split seal.
Nice. This is looking all Percy. Ooh, drops it, goes for the recombo. We'll take it. Yeah. Oh, he
wasn't really sure. It worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
That burst was a bit of a hero burst, but I think Imp might have just been like panicking and lost track of where the rounds were.
Yeah, Imp's not in a very good position now. Now he has to wait for burst to come back, but based on like Percy's punishes, it stands to reason that he can get his burst back. But it also could be that Imp gets a good command in neutral and runs it home. But
it all depends, right?
Right, but Percy's definitely is getting his hits in.
No ender, but it's okay. It's not. You can't get a knockdown from there anyway, right?
Right. He's making good use of stun edge YRC, but the problem is I think he's using it a little too frequently because now he does not have a lot of meter to work with. Where Imp is like 70. Okay, now 25%, but the reason why he was able to Roman cancel was he had all that meter stored up. He saved it.
True. I don't think Imp has felt really hard pressed to have to FD out Kai a bunch, so he's just been storing up that meter. Nice burst. Nice reverse super. Oh.
A little dangerous because I think he could have gotten hit and out. RTL probably would have been the safer bet, but it worked.
I don't even know. I was thinking just the case, like what would have been better there. I guess we'll find out when someone scolds us over it in chat.
Right. I would think RTL if you wanted to wake up super like that.
Round starts.
Sacred Edge has no involved frames.
Yeah, there you go. FD. Don't want to get tick thrown.
There you go.
Just chill. Yeah. Imp's gotta realize like this is the ideal situation. We're zoning. Sure, we get clipped by those, but we're zoning.
Yep, I mean, that's the Dawson problem, right? You get clipped by your big old normals.
You chose this life, you gotta live with it.
Yeah.
I
think that was definitely a panic burst. He saw he got hit, and he's like, I just don't want them getting started. Okay, just take your short, quick hits. Take throw.
Yeah.
Roman cancel. Good. Oh, he tried to go for the paper thrust loops. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, Percy.
Alright, Im's going back to the regulars. He's zoning. Has to be really careful because any of these like hurt boxes that can stun into a fireball can just lose in the game just like that.
Yep. Anytime you throw a normal out like in these big normal big long button type zoners, I mean if you play Dawson in Street Fighter, you can just get clipped.
Yep.
Or if you're like your big brain. Oh, again another vapor thrust loop attempt, but he's getting the jump. I'm seeing a jump afterwards. He just needs to go straight into DP afterwards. So more practice needs to be made in that department.
Imp kind of needs more practice mashing out of those staggers as well. Gave Percy a long time.
There are a couple times where Percy kind of just walks up and grabs, and Imp could just mash 2P and disrespect him. There we go.
If Imp plays as well, he could win. To be honest.
But he can definitely do this.
It's gonna be difficult. Yet stop. He's gotta stop approaching. That's not his game plan. Just let him
stay back.
Yeah, and just like because stun edge YRC run up 2H. Like, what are you gonna do?
Right. So we're definitely seeing the history that Imp definitely struggles against Kai. I think he's still struggling to get a. That was 1-1.
Yeah, I think Imp might have forgotten they won.
That was not 2-0. Was it? Oh, never mind then.
We both
I don't remember Percy winning a game.
Wow, bias, huh?
Huh. I am his biggest fan and his biggest hater. What do you say? What more can I say?
Apparently.
I won.
I was absorbed in the euphoria of watching Guilty Gear. Apologies, everyone.
Alright.
Just like we're gonna be absorbed by Elidus fighting against R-Squared. Two extremely mobile characters.
Yeah. Short-term memory, guys.
Oh,
alright, good air throw by R squared here.
Well, no, I'm not gonna give R squared that. Players are gonna do hover dash into JH. That right there. See, he's gonna do it, and if he gets a scoop along the way, he's like neat.
Oh yeah, it is kind of a pseudo option select. It's essentially an option select.
Now, if like they did a double jump air throw, okay, that's more intentional. Maybe just a single jump, but during a hover, I don't buy it. Nah, but I will give R squared props for this is a clean round. That was really nice.
Very clean. Once he got in, he had no trouble.
Yeah, I mean, also I'm not sure if Elias has the matchup experience.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen these guys play before. Now that you mention it. But
Elias just got the game plan going, keeping in the corner.
Yeah,
right?
Abuse the fact that kind of struggles a little bit in neutral. She kind of has to work her way to get in, but once she's in, it's Mix City. You gotta guess.
It seems to be Elias is like preferring to wait until they get a good summon to pin them down, and then once R squared is pinned down, get them in. Ice Fish for the save. Holy crap.
Counter hit. What was that? JH?
No, that was HCL.
Okay. No, I was talking about the wing attack there.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's JS. If Roz is in the chat.
Yeah, because I'm like 75% sure that Elias could just could get an actual counter hit confirm off it. If he gets it low enough to the ground, you could probably do like 6P and jump cancel, get a short little air combo.
Can do combo.
Because like it looked like that R squared was stuck there for a while.
I think R squared's lightweight confirm might not be working on Dizzy. Either that or it's just a muscle memory failing him. Because like there are a couple times where we've gone for a knockdown and it's just like fallen quite a little bit short. What a clash!
I think he needs to make some small adjustments into his routing.
I mean, he's doing. It's not the end of the world. It's just like the knockdown situation.
Right. The knockdown's not. It is definitely far from ideal, but he's at least getting his damage in.
That was a good HCL. Forcing the block high, HCL, YRC into like high-low mix, and the mix was just the simple JH. Exactly. The working man's JH, if you will.
Again, another clean round by R square. So, again, very cognizant. No, R square very much running his game plan. I think we need Elias to more anti-airs.
He was definitely tried with the 2S attempts, and it's not a bad try. The problem is like some anti-airs have a little bit of a difficulty dealing with JH because of the angle it hits at. It can hit pretty deep, and then can also just ran up 2S. You can also always change that trajectory with JD, right, and just like kind of bait out a response.
Right. I'm liking the throws that Elias does. He's just not letting.
I don't know about that. That's a weird one. Spend all your meter for not a lot. Maybe just like a big old get away from me button, I guess.
Right. I think that I would have rather used it for like Roman cancel to extend pressure forward, or just like make yourself safe.
Yeah, I mean Dizzy's whole thing is like you can't do Ice Spike without YRC, like period.
Right.
Because
absolutely.
If you do, you die.
Exactly. This was definitely a closer round, but R squared definitely taking it up as soon as he makes his way in.
Elias is kind of making that adjustment though, just like a little bit, slowly but surely.
Yeah. I think he's making the adjustments using less low pokes just because like Eno's in the air a lot. So, was that command grab or?
No, that was just throw. I didn't expect that. All right, we're back to weird double anime neutral.
Right. I think Elias is kind of having a hard time recognizing like the range where like Eno's very likely to dash forward, and you could definitely stop the approach with like hell with just a 5P.
Actually, I think it might be good. This is a guesstimation. I don't know these characters well enough to know this for sure, but like Dizzy's 4S looks like a pretty decent tool against like hover refresher because like it just sticks out a long active multi-hitting icicle that staggers as well. The only downside being if she strokes the big tree, it'll go underneath. But that will have to be labbed out by Elias later.
Yep, I think that will depend because if it's like upper body involved, kind of like 6P, it might be then like yeah, absolutely. But if it's like
it's just a good hitbox to hurtbox ratio is all.
That's true. Yeah, I would say that'd be something to experiment on in the lab.
There you go.
But R squared again, doing a fantastic job moving
Like you
forward.
said, looking very strong, possible contender for the winner of today's NKO.
Yeah,
But
definitely a potential graduate for sure.
oh yeah, that's true. Working really strong. Sanity also looking really
Unknown.
strong. Let's see how Percy holds up against an old head in NKO, for lack of a better
Yeah.
term.
This is, and like you said, if you're not sure how Ramathal works, this is like when you first fight this character, it is a knowledge check. It's like a Tekken character, essentially. It's like a lot.
Nice 6K.
Good blocks. Roman cancel, make yourself safe.
Sanity tried to punish the second edge of the second head of Stun Dipper, but Percy did a good job spacing out, making it not as punishable.
Right. I'm liking the adjustment. So far, Percy's doing a pretty good job. Ballsy burst, but he got the meter, so it was worth it.
Let's
Wire C
yeah.
is a little alright, little liberal with the wire C because now his
Oh my
tension
god, where does meter go?
Yeah, he wants to get in.
Oh, that's gonna be pain.
That will be pain, but nothing too crazy out there. Oh, overhead.
He knowledge checked him.
Yeah, definitely knowledge checked them there. Boom, boom, combo.
What's the mix?
Into
Another
reset. Oh, saw that reset. That was hard to see.
Plus side, that gold burst is gonna be back soon.
Very true. Very true.
Ram,
So
Ram
nothing in the
building
world.
some of the most bursts in the game. If you want to use it, you better use it early because she'll get it back up pretty nice and quick.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a matchup where you can kind of use burst a little more liberally, just because like if she gets a punish, like you're gonna get a lot of burst back comboing
Yeah.
because her combos are so long.
It depends, right? Because Ram, if the Ram knows their options, can very easily like just do completely burst safe routes all the time, except for like a few moments.
Right.
And those moments are hard to cut. Wow, really? That was quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to talk over that entire round of Sandy just running a train on Percy.
Yeah, that's what happens. So, like when you're trying to like this is a matchup you kind of have to break down and kind of there's some intricacies that you have to know. So like a lot of like understanding the matchup at least at a basic level is some knowledge checks.
Yeah, we gotta have to kind of see like Percy navigate the neutral by getting rid of these swords to make himself more advantageous. Kind of like that. IDJS maybe not the preferred go-to, but
There we
it seems
go.
like the answer that he's finding is just to get in there faster than Sandy can get like the sword set up.
Right. No pick off the grease ever. He's a little late on the close slash.
But then situations like that happen where like sword set up but too far, and then you're in the corner, 25% health left. RTL
lightning?
reversal.
Love it. Love it. Oh, no throw. That
I think so. I don't know if this is a me problem, but I've been just like used to people being like in the right spacing to punish me for going for throws, so you just stop going for them.
right.
I think that could be a thing that Sandy's experiencing.
I think that's definitely a thing that because my saying is used to playing against players who who gotten past the be in your face and try to meaty them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not quite like intermediate players, but beginners that know better to be more mindful of their spacing because wake up throw is a very real option in this game.
I want to also say like, oh, reset.
Ooh, big punish.
This is gonna hurt. But he
Ooh,
knew.
bad first. He has to wait for the 5D so he can convert. There. That's the first point you want to wait for.
That's the burst you want to. So for everyone at home who doesn't know, best burst point, like the easiest burst point against Ram, is 5d6 when she like zooms forward at you, because she's gonna commit to a button no matter what after that point, or before 5d hits, because she can't block that. But if you see a bunch of like the little quick jab thing she does, then you don't burst that ever.
Yeah.
She's waiting for you to just do it.
Yeah.
And you'll see Sandy do that a few times too, where he's just like jab, 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 because he
Yeah.
wants you first.
Yeah, it's albeit telegraphed, but it is a way to if you aren't initiated.
She has other ways to make these other strings safe too, if she like does it perfectly, but they're a bit harder. So
Right.
you can sometimes like test it. But if you can see that they're blocking your burst consistently, just be patient.
Right. And there we go. It's 2-0. There goes my sanity. So, a valiant effort by Percy. He was navigating the neutral, at least at a basic level. But there's some things that I think a lot of it is just matchup inexperience. He doesn't really know how to. He does not really know how to fight Ramathal.
They were decently like close games, but Sanity just kept his cool and was like waiting for the knowledge check to see if he could win. Right?
Yeah, exactly. and that's a lot of what I saw during that matchup was less like Percy was winning in the neutral exchanges. It's just that when There Goes My Sandy got him locked down, it was just like, okay, do you know that this string goes into an overhead? No? Okay, you got blown up. Like, do you know what the setup is here? No? Okay.
I'm not
all right,
mistaken.
I throw out swords. Do you know how to get rid of swords? No? Okay, I take my turn.
If I'm not mistaken, we're gonna be running. Yeah,
Gotcha.
intermediate winners finals.
All right, so it looks like we're gonna take a quick break from the beginners bracket, and we're gonna go ahead and go to top 3 for the intermediate bracket. This one was a smaller bracket, but we're gonna get some good matches. So, any of you beginners in the chat or people who are looking to join us in these weeklies, take a good look, because this is what Guilty Gear is gonna be about.
That's where the grind gets you.
Yes, that's where the grind really begins.
Oh yeah, it's grind into more grind too.
It never stops. It never stops.
True enough. True enough. I think we're gonna see Loki versus Cade from the looks of it.
Okay. So we're probably gonna have Slayer versus Leo.
Yeah, Slayer versus Leo. I don't know enough about the intricacies of this matchup. I know the intricacies of these characters, not how they interact with each other. So we're gonna do some learning today.
I think we're gonna probably really see. Well, at least what I'm focusing on is more just like player habits, seeing if the other person is recognizing him, and what is he doing to punish them.
Big downside that Slayer does have against Leo, whereas Leo can have an advantage, is like the Oki situation for Slayer is a little bit weaker because he has to constantly account for the DP. But he doesn't really have a lot of safe jump setups, and he does. He gives up other stuff for. But
right,
it's up to Leo to present that, which Cade has not been doing because no meter, and if it's called out, he'll just die, which is a smart call.
Yeah, good throw by Cade here. Just go ahead and disrespect his pressure, and
wow.
Ooh, big damage coming in. Wait, there's more. Oh, never mind.
Oh, you didn't block 6H. So 6H, big active time, big. You better FD this. I thought he was gonna bait that burst. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And just like that, this matchup is getting close again.
Yeah, these are two scrappy boys. They're gonna hit you once and make you really regret it.
Oh my god, the audacity! Cade was really testing Loki if he was gonna take the bait on the back turn D stance. That move is deceptively hard to punish, especially because like there's not a whole lot of time of recovery. There's enough where you can punish if you're ready for it. But a lot of times, if you're just a smidge too slow, you just get blown up.
Literally a smidge. I just call it the free escape. Just take it and get out.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Danny step into one of the follow-ups that I'm not too familiar with. I know Mappa Hunch, and I know Pile Bunker. The other follow-ups, I'm not too familiar with.
Oh, baits the DP. Doesn't get a huge punish off of this, but we're going to play some Oki. Bite.
Blood sucking. Yep.
That's an execute at that health range, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Man, these were lightning fast with the damage these characters put out.
Oh yeah, the damage these characters put out is unreal. Ooh, good burst bait. Restand?
Cade has been practicing them. Oh. Run pressure. Good FD, but unfortunate button. I'm getting a vibe, just a vibe. This might be a little more Leo favored. I'm not sure if that's true. But the way I see it,
I think it's more Cade is picking up on Loki's FDing habits, because
that's fair. I would give you that too. Yeah.
With Leo, you have to generally the rule of thumb is that Leo kind of struggles with people who FD.
Yeah.
But just like in every other character in this game, you can play around it. So it's up to Leo. A good Leo will play around FD and be mindful of how your opponent is defending. Good. Ooh, man. Cade
can't get a huge punch off that, fortunately enough.
Right.
But I mean, this damage is adding up over time.
Right. I can smell the fear that Cade has. Like that DP and that early burst, he knows that Loki can make it really hurt. So he just is doing everything he can to make sure that Loki can't get started.
And Loki unfortunately didn't realize, or didn't recognize the Berserker slash fast enough to throw him out of the cross through. Yep, presenting that DP more. He's gotta realize that like he's gotten more comfortable with the fact that like Slayer has to hard call out the DP and not really do anything against it.
Right.
Oh,
Good DPRC, but no combo follow-up, unfortunately.
composure from Loki on the edge of death. Just steals that round back.
Yeah, and that's what makes good play. Ooh, I think he could have gotten a punish. Mappa Hunch on a hit is
Throws him out. Oh. Alright, he's gonna block the cross up. No, he does not. Big combo. Or the drop, maybe because of weight, probably?
most likely. Leo's he's got some beef on him. He's a considered.
Oh, steals the burst. Your soul, give it to me. I want it.
Ooh, this could be big in the mental damage department. We're seeing it right now. Like
plus $1 billion. All right, doesn't give him the mix-up opportunity. Just wants to keep him locked down, which is fair because of that. Backdash. Oh, he was trying to bait. All right, just keep doing it. All right, no, he didn't. He didn't disrespect him that hard. I thought I was gonna just keep doing fight loops over and over again.
Oh
Loki has done it before.
This is back and forth. Oh my lord, Cage is just going. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I was informed that Mappa Hunch is its own move, not a follow-up to the indie step.
Yeah.
My apologies.
You filthy casual.
No. This is what happened.
That was a lot of damage. Oh.
You damn right I don't.
I can't hear him! We're talking to a voice you guys can't hear. I'm sorry.
I know.
He's not presenting that DP, so Slayer's just in there.
Ooh, that was definitely a. He had to guess there, right?
Oh, messes up the unblockable setup. Alright, we're blocking.
Double
Slayer
wires.
has to be right like 2 more times off the right hits and he wins. But, I mean, sorry, not Slayer, Leo.
Just one good hit. Yep.
Doesn't wire C for the mix.
Ooh, good back turn P, but
BDC Mappa. What an option to present. Not a DP, but you know, when you can wake up with invincibility frames, not a bad option.
oh yeah. That's always something you have to keep in mind when playing against Slayer is
He doesn't have to block.
he doesn't have to. Yeah, theoretically.
Yeah.
If you're good at if you're good enough at BDC, you can disregard Oki.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to block initially. He will have to FD block if it's a meaty enough setup. But yeah.
Right. And of course, there's ways to bait out the BDC.
No. This is all low-key this round. Messes up the cross-up because of the heavy timing. He doesn't find enough heavyweights to get used to that timing. Unblockable. Alright, just clips him out jumping. Tries to air throw him, but you know, Slayer air buns, hard to air throw him. Yeah, DPRC, you got it. He's too low health. Gets it this time! Yeah! Ooh. Block your dome.
That's what I want to see more people who play DP characters is always keep in mind that you can Roman cancel your DP and make yourself safe.
Yeah.
That's something I don't see a lot of new players do. Think about that option.
Yeah, because you know it's getting the hang of the system mechanic on top of getting the hang of wake up DP, right?
Right. And again, it's just more like understanding like what you can and can't do.
Oof. Schmixed. He's just dashing through.
Man, don't want to let him breathe.
Yeah, that heavy boom mid screen, unfortunately, a little bit easier to not have to deal with. Back turn D. Yeah. Good call on K from sniffing out the Abare attempt.
Very nicely done. Round start 2D.
IB's all of that.
Good backdash.
Oh, messes up the meaty timing.
Meaty time blocks the overhead.
Backdash.
Wake up command grab.
Actually, that wasn't BDC, that was just raw wake up command grab, right?
I think you're right. I think that was unless you can do it, you could cancel the backdash into command grab.
I mean, maybe, I can't say. I'd have to ask Loki. Yeah. No, I know you can definitely do it. I just don't know if like the animation for the backdash can be like canceled away that quickly, right? Regardless,
I think they can, because it look like you can do it. Ooh, Mappa Hunch.
All right, back to neutral. Never mind.
Step to pile bunker.
He wanted to bait his DP, but he's got DPRC, so Kate's not that afraid unless he like misses. That's not death surprising. What is he doing?
I think he got a little nervous there. I think he was not. He saw the blitz shield, and he's like, I don't fuck. It's just like wasn't really. His mind was going.
I understand why Loki did, because like the reason I was thinking that this might be more Leo favored is because 5H can kind of cover all the zones that Slayer wants to like dash into instead of like having to navigate around. Because like getting inside just barely of that range and then getting hit by 5H counter hit is really, really, really painful.
Right, right. Oh, preemptive burst. Cade definitely has a habit of bursting really early. And
he's
done.
dizzy.
That's it.
extra loss on the burst. Perfect round for Loki.
Yeah, I could not have said anything better. That burst cost him the game, quite literally.
Yeah, actually.
Good mash. Ooh, tried to backdash out of the fireball, but
Yeah,
did not get it.
It's a big multi-hitting move. You gotta respect it. Nice FD jump on that because he did avoid getting hit by 6H like free. You always gotta remember when you're jumping out that Slayer 6H can catch you really high.
Exactly.
Nice block. Nice jump out.
Oh my lord, the movement!
Yeah, he's trying to invalidate like as much as like Loki's Oki options as possible, which is that
Ooh,
did mess up the combo, but back turn P doesn't care. Like that once again. Mappa into the 5H, right?
Exactly.
Oh, wasn't close enough to get the parry.
Actual follow up.
That is unfortunate.
Mappa Hunch takes it, and that will be the set. Loki takes Winter Finals 3-1.
It seems to be like Loki's game plan there was near the end just like sniffing that Cade wanted to be in back turn stance quite a lot, and using Mappa Hunch to like knock him out right when he's joining into that stance and can't like do anything.
Right. In terms of the item about Slayer canceling his backdash to command grab, you can. It's difficult, but you can do it.
You can definitely do it. I just don't know if like the animation of the backdash plays or not.
It does not.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So now we got Zigbar versus Cade. We got Akai versus
yes.
A comma Kai in about versus Leo. I don't know how this goes. What's your opinion? You talk. Let me know.
This is definitely kind of like pretty similar to like the jam matchup where like your primary objective is keeping him out and staying out, and Kai can definitely do that very easily.
Big boy
I think the other thing too is that Kai can also really has strong options to fight against Leo's pressure. So he's got a ton of reversals, decent buttons to mash out, good bar. Like he's got all the tools to fight Leo. So you could say it's slightly in Kai's favor.
Okay.
But you know the matchup knowledge is one being able to FD properly and knowing when to go for the reversal.
Oh, nice bait. Zigbar is pretty good at baiting out the popular burst bait points.
Right.
He's very fond of them. But
yeah.
Ooh, nice back turn D.
The other thing you have to kind of watch out for is when Leo's in back turn stance, you want to be a little more conservative with your throwing out stun edge because he can just reflect it back, and then now your pressure becomes his pressure.
Nice, yeah, force out the burst. Not a bad situation. Leo just has to pick his moments now. But he's in. No, never mind. Just got a safe jump. We're fine.
Good dash safe jump. Just keep it simple. Ooh, yeah. See, you have to be careful about when you mash.
So, Leo offense, really tricky to handle, to the point that there are entire documents, like, I think 1,000-word length, to be honest, to deal with it.
Right.
And one of them is that block string that Cade just did, because he can always just end that last hit into the stance until he does, like, he has, like, two options, stance or then, like, the final last hit to catch you mashing.
Right. Good back turn D by Cade. He's definitely catching data from doing a lot of air dashes in, trying to get in. Again, Data's getting pretty desperate. He wants to try to get some momentum started, but he can't.
Yeah, the problem that like most people have, I feel, or not. Sorry, that's generalizing pretty hard. But a big problem people have, I feel, is that you want to like get Abare situations as much as possible on Leo, but at the same time, you know, if he's in back turn stance, that could always just like swing really fast in his favor. So instead. Right. People don't want to, but they should just concede and go back to neutral, because that's the main flaw of Leo, is bad neutral.
Exactly. I think there are a couple times, like, if he thinks that Leo's gonna go into do back turn D, just get out. Like, just...
Yeah.
Or just block, because, like, it's safer just to try to FD him out, and then get reset to neutral, than try to make the read about when... Or try to punish back turn T, because... If you're not on point, especially in an online environment, it's very difficult to punish. Good 2H, but no follow-up.
Didn't believe in the 2H. Alright, early burst. That's not too bad.
Early burst, but that was actually a decent time to burst because...
Good No, it was definitely a good burst. It was just like you know, get out while you can. Oh no! He sniffs another one out. How many has that been? Like 4?
There's all. Yeah, at least 4.
Tournament wide, not this
Good
set.
mash.
Nice DPRC.
Good safe jump.
This could be death. This is death. Of
Oh,
course.
that's
Well, I
death,
mean,
yeah.
could be. It's Leo damage.
Yeah. So again, I think he's. The problem is Zigbar's not fighting at the ranges where he wants to be at. He's having a hard time keeping Leo out.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of approaching, which can.
You don't want to.
Approaching isn't bad, but it can be predictable.
Right. The problem is that he's getting predictable with his approaches. He's coming into the air a lot. He's not. Like, there are times where like it'd be better just to run up FD or just like poke your way in, like using 2S. Oh my god, the double back turn D. Very common for Leo.
Can't even like treat it like a blitz where you can super it because the parry takes those too. It does not discriminate.
Yeah, 2-0. Data Zigbar needs to make some drastic adjustments here. He needs to slow it down. I think.
Slow it down, wall him out. Like that's the thing that's gonna hit. Like Leo's gonna hate it. The problem is like the enemy's gonna hate it just as much as you're gonna hate it. Because I don't think any Kai really wants to zone people out and just keep them stuck from a distance. But like this match, you kind of have to.
Yeah, I can tell Zigbar is extremely frustrated right now. The early burst, he's just falling apart.
All right, just get out. There you go. Just
there
get
you
out.
go. That's it. Reset neutral. Get back. Be in that mid range where you're in an RPS situation. Is he gonna jump, air dash, make him? But the problem is.
Nice frame trap.
Yeah, very good. The problem is that it's hard to make Leo feel like he has to do something because he has the life lead.
Yeah,
so
true.
You're forced to make the mix-up is on you, not the mix-up is you have to be proactive in the mix-up. You can't just sit back and then watch him hang himself.
That was unfortunate. Zigbar was playing extremely well actually, and like the only reason Kate probably got that round was because he managed to burst out of that mix-up instead.
Right. Yeah, he was playing it very well toward the end, but just
let's see if we can bring some of that. That's what I want. I was actually going to mention. I'd love to see more tick throw steps to make like Kate a little bit more willing to mash in situations, just like that.
Like that.
Pain.
Nice. Yeah, good damage. That's what we want.
Nice. All right.
Bro.
What's the open? Didn't block you, Joan. Perfect. Let's go.
That is what we want to see. That's
King
what we want.
status even. King versus king.
Very good. All right, let's see it. Final round. This is Kate's match point.
It's up to Zigbar to make him lose this game.
If Zigbar can take this round, this will be huge.
Nice.
Good. There we go. Fireball Oki, what's the mix?
Oh, he thought about it for a second.
Good call out by Cade.
But that's some data for Zigbar. He knows, like, okay, he's a little bit mashing. He's got the 50 meter. He didn't want DP. I can bait that.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know if can you. I don't know. Can Leo reflect that split seal enhanced sunnage?
I don't think so actually.
Ooh,
good bull burst. I like it.
We're in IK zone. Oh, best super in the game. Another one. Is he gonna hit?
Another one. No.
Oh, confirm. Let's go.
Confirm.
Knockdown.
Split seal. Not. All right. Oki. 5D.
Gotta block those overheads, folks.
Oh,
the reset. Is this gonna
kill? We want to see.
No, this won't kill. Heavy health for the win. Just what? Oh.
He had it. He had it. I think.
He had the right idea just at the end.
He did the basic. He did the bread and butter with Kai.
If he had sniffed like any sort of desperate mash situation there and did a 2H, that was it. That was over. Because he could have burst. He could have done an OS. Yeah, 3-0 close. Exactly. Thank you, Oxy. I'm gonna tell everyone your funny joke and not steal it. That's not my joke. It's Oxy's. Trademarked.
Yeah.
But I mean, Zigbar wasn't playing poorly. It's just.
Yeah. No, he was playing very well. He made the adjustments at the end. I think that would, if he, like I said, if he won that match, it would have been a huge swing of momentum in his favor. Or
as we've been mentioning, you know, if he took that second, took a breath in between games, just thought about what was going wrong, and then realized what he should have done. Because we all can see he knows how to play that style. He can do it, but like in the heat of the moment, he's probably just tournament nerves.
I think it was more flustered. He just was like getting frustrated by Kate's oppressive pressure. But
Yeah,
we're not here to talk about Kate anymore. We're here to talk about Zigbar.
We're not here to talk about Zigbar. We're here to talk about Cade.
Wait. Yeah, Cade. What? Yes. Well, I guess we are talking about Cade because he won. So this is grand finals.
Hey, put some respect on that king, alright?
Yeah.
And Leo, you know, he's here too.
Right.
Let's see if he can make the adjustment back. We've seen him get pretty close rounds. Oh, he wants that burst.
Oh my.
Just chucks it.
I think he's
Yeah, good burst there.
Yeah, early burst, but good burst. Same thing with Loki. They don't want. This is definitely. This feels like a game. This is like a player matchup where like they don't want anyone feeling themselves. As soon as you see any bit of mental damage on your opponent, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, you gotta capitalize immediately.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, both these players can sniff out fear. I think, and these characters can definitely capitalize people who are just, you know, afraid. A Slayer, I think Slayer a little bit more so because, like, you get the right counter hit, and like they just explode.
Yeah, I mean both are capable for sure. Ooh, back turn P, the best anti-air for Leo at least. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, boom, knockdown.
Okay, YRC. But that was a bit too far. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was just a little late on the fireball.
Ooh. Barely avoids the pile bunker. Gets the burst bait, unfortunate.
Again, that was just a burst. Like I don't want to die. He is afraid of Loki's damage output.
Nice RC. Sorry, nice DPRC.
Yep.
Okay.
Restamp?
What's the mix?
What's the mix?
Oh!
Ace.
Yeah, he's
What a call out on the dandy step.
kind of recognizing that like Mappa is a huge part of this matchup, and I think sometimes you gotta be a little bit willing just to call out those attempts, right?
Exactly.
Going for the rare DP safe setup from a Slayer,
Oh.
and instead just gets a regular DP bait. This is gonna hurt.
Mappa hunch.
What's the mix?
Oh, side switch.
Perfect. Jeez. Loki
That
just
Slayer.
had him in the palm of his hand.
Like I said, like you could tell immediately based on how Cade was bursting. And same thing with Loki too. They respect each other's damage output so much that they're willing to spend the burst, just so they don't, just because they know like once one person gets started, it's hard to stop them.
Yep. Yeah. Tricky subs, both of them.
Yeah, this is devolving less on like a character match. This is definitely a player matchup happening right now.
Oh, that was a risky burst. Actually, that is burst baitable potentially, but Loki didn't go for it. Gets the rebuy the pressure with the 2P.
Oh, that was good. A good mix-up. Nurse jump.
Baited the dead angle. Still advantageous, much more advantageous situation now. But Loki's gonna be at attention pulse deficiency. Nice, good counter hit. Doesn't get the confirm.
2D, no punish.
Counter hit. Oh, that doesn't combo on Leo. So normally the follow-up for that is like the overhead counter hit 6H, but that doesn't work on Leo evidently.
Yeah, you have to probably use a faster roll to pop him up.
Yeah, both us and Loki just kind of gathering that more and more now because it's happened a few times.
Right. I think he's putting it together. He's kind of putting together his punishes, at least the more like weight specific punishes. Ooh. 5H. That 5H is doing work in that matchup. I definitely want to see more of it in that mid range.
I would actually think so. Slayer's whole thing being like he just backdash out of your pressure, right? I would wonder if like Slayer's better off just doing Berserker charge because like the whole entire run is kind of when the attack starts. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me guesstimating out loud. We haven't really seen Cade do much of it unless he has a heavy boom behind it. Heavy pile bunker, unfortunately doesn't get the combo off 6H. It's the mix, back slides through with cross up. Another knockdown. Just blocks. Rare instance of a Slayer block.
Very good. Cade loves his Berserker charge.
Oh! I think he wanted back turn stance D actually.
Yep. Ooh.
Nice
Burst out. I agree with that burst. Don't let him get started. That's right. He's sniffing the jump. There it is. Just like that.
I mean, he could just throw it out there.
Yeah, exactly. It's all hard normal
we don't block mids on wake up. Ooh! Oh, he's baiting so hard.
Yeah, he was definitely waiting for the burst.
Oh. Yeah, no way he's gonna get out of that. Even if he mashes out in time, like that's gonna be really, really hard to get. I mean, it's possible, but it's up to
He
Cade.
could have hung in there, but that's just how it is.
Loki's last game to be NKO's intermediate grand finals champion. Taking that moment, breathing, thinking.
There we go. Yeah, he needs to kind of reset, get himself down. Because I hate to sound like a broken record, but like this match has shown it's very apparent that that Loki smells blood in the water. Again,
Oh.
questionable burst there.
I think Cade just did really not want to be in that situation, but
Yeah.
couldn't see that coming. Honestly, I actually wasn't sure if that was even gonna work.
It may have been a panic burst. I think he was just that scared.
Danger time. Let's go. That
High
is
roller
gonna
here.
get punished, and he's gonna not die.
Not die.
It's
I'm
chip
just-
damage. Tournament point for Loki. What's he gonna do? Red start BP.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Okay, we're really playing our characters now.
Boom, boom. 2D
Alright.
to knock down.
Yeah, just meaty boom, they can block.
Ooh, the clash.
Yes, Leo's got a better button in that clash scenario for sure.
I like the YRC. He saw that he was pressing buttons. I think he wanted the YRC to fireball, but it worked out in his favor.
I just want to note, like, Loki really committed to that dead angle to the point that he was just like, I'm just gonna wait until you hit me to dead angle, because he just blocked for so long even when he was set back to neutral.
Exactly. Ooh!
That could have been extremely risky. If Loki had traded with that 2H, he would have lost so much health. But you know, that's how the matchup goes, right?
That's how that matchup goes between both these
Dead
characters.
angle.
Like, sometimes you make a wrong
Ooh.
guess, you die.
Loki did the old dead angle meaty 2D setup, and it worked.
Good blitz by
Yeah.
Cade. Called him
Yeah.
out on the stagger, or I guess technically a frame trap, because kind of understanding Slayer's pressure is knowing like what's an actual Gatling and what's a slink.
Something to know. Ooh, catches him with a meaty back turn S because he was trying to BDC jump out.
Alright.
Something to note here. I would like to see Cade maybe do a little bit. I mean, I don't know, not right now. Just like lab interactions later with that one normal. I forget the normal. Forgive me. He can hold it and become up like just mid and upper body invincible, or not invincible.
Right.
His armor.
I think it's like 5H and you hold it.
Yeah. I
You
think
hold
that's-
5H.
I would like to see that because like in the mid-screen game where like Slayer is taking these big like dandy pile bunker or like Mappa risks, he's just running forward with the mid, right? The
Right.
best thing he can do is 2D, and like if he's wrong with his 2D, he's gonna die.
Right.
So that might just be something to look into later. Just DPing
Yeah,
out
that's
all of
actually good-
Loki's stuff.
That is very true. So
YRCs. Oh,
Cade
run. Throws him out of the Berserker Slash.
yeah, bursts out. Doesn't want K getting started. I think that last game, kind of gave K some confidence.
Yeah, he should. I mean, sometimes you gotta take risks. And
Oh, wow.
being too safe on all your options against Slayer will just let you be predictable, and then he'll just BDC close slash you, and then 20% of your health is gone for free.
There we go. That was a good far slash. Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
Into the corner too.
This is not looking good for Loki.
Unblockable.
Unblockable.
Gets him with the 2S. Trying to catch Nabari, but Loki's got the idea. Just get out. Let's not try and fight Leo in the corner. It's a
Yep,
knockdown.
solid damage.
High low
Solid
mix
punish
up.
from Loki.
Doesn't catch him. Oh, banks him
Good
for a
stagger.
second. Oh, he's
He
trying
was
to get
totally
that.
waiting for that burst.
Yeah, we all know. DPRC? DPRC. It's gonna happen. Come on.
Blitz? Oh.
That's painful. This is gonna hurt.
What as
Yeah.
much as expected.
Oh, he wants it. He wants it so bad.
Oh, yeah, he
Berserker
gets it.
slash.
Oh, there we go. K2 up. It's now 2-2. Katie's getting his momentum. He's starting to get his mojo.
Are we gonna see a losers reset?
Oh
He
yeah,
should.
he
He should.
Oh,
It's damn
absolutely.
right.
I would be too. He's starting to feel himself.
But he's got to keep like a level head. Like that's the thing. You can go with the momentum, but if like they stuff your momentum. You gotta keep your cool and realize why, like, what's making it happen.
Right.
So Loki
the
could
bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Exactly. Nice back. Oh. Ooh.
Early burst.
Risky one too.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm like.
Far, so you know.
It works. But it's at least personally, it seems.
Bigger
That's the
risks
one
is
thing that I would say. If there's one thing to be critical about Cade's play is that I think he bursts early a little too often, and he puts him, because if it fails,
yeah,
then it's in a bad position. He gets himself in a bad position.
Oh, good FD. Didn't get reset with a pile.
And that Berserker slap charge is doing work.
Oh.
Another back turn D. This is gonna hurt.
Slayer health saves him with that much damage, but we'll see. He's got more meter. He can play around. Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
oh, it doesn't hit the combo. No counter hit. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh.
Loki's kind of picking up. Loki's definitely picking up where Cade wants to like fish for the back turn D, and just looks like I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm just gonna get out and.
Okay. Oh, Leo. It's already a flash kick that doesn't care about the direction, but then the DP itself doesn't care about the direction.
Yeah, good stuffing on the 2S. Low's definitely.
IB, it's a 2P, by the way.
Got a dust combo into a restand. What's the mix?
Oh! Blitz. Was hoping he'd go for like a meaty S.
That was definitely the read on the meaty S. I respect the read, just because Cade has. That's kind of like the primary go-to.
Yeah, I mean it's what he's been using to make sure like Slayer stays in the corner because he can BDC 2K because it's fast and sorry BDC back turn. He can BDC back turn P and BDC back turn K. Ugh.
Right, and looks like we got a reset. Cade coming in this with all the momentum. This is good. This is good. This is good for Cade. This is looking up.
Quick note, I like the difference between the two where every time Cade's lost, he's like, let me take a breath, let me compose myself. Every time Loki's lost, he's just like, I'm back in there, let's go.
I'm mad, I want this, I want blood!
The vampire being true to form, oh my god.
No. Oh no!
Okay.
Immediate burst. We do not want Slayer comboing you in danger time.
I don't need, oh boy.
Oh boy.
That could have been so much worse, but you know what, normal damage across the board for both these characters and danger time, surprisingly.
Normal damage and then getting a mix-up. That is okay.
As tame as it could have gone. Reads the blitz that time. DPRC. Nice.
Unblockable.
Yeah, just get the free hit. He hasn't been mashing out successfully, so, you know, may as well.
Yeah, might as well punish him.
Misses the run off 5D attempt.
I think that was supposed to be an air throw.
DP, yeah, the meter didn't have to RC. Cade is doing a really good job of like DP and RC on block specifically, and not so much on hit. So Loki even waited a moment because he was hoping he would get his burst.
Yeah, but good on Cade for holding on to that burst.
He's gonna need it.
He will definitely need it in this matchup. Good DP.
Nice. That wasn't a real setup there. Oh, good 2P. It's Leo time. 5D reset. This is looking all Leo.
He went for cheeky reset.
I think he was really hoping that he was gonna burst. Gotta block that.
Oh
no!
Whoa!
Oh,
drop the combo though.
Power pump. All right.
I'm liking the IBs, but I think But I guess technically, even if Loki IBs, Leo can still continue with the Rekka.
Unless he can, but it depends. So I'm not sure what the problem that Slayer has is like his runs aren't terribly slow, but they're not incredibly fast. You know?
Are you kidding me again?
Let's go! No! Okay, there we go. What are you doing?
I know.
Finish a combo!
They're terrified.
All right, go. Super, just super. All right, fine. This works too.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Good damage.
What do you know? We have a restand. Let's go. Finally.
Oh my god. DP.
Wow. Ooh.
Oh,
we're at the BDC with the 5H. Nice job.
Holy crap.
Like you were saying, Cade's got the momentum and he's riding it high.
Oh my lord. I don't know, there are plenty of times where good, like, mental fortitude on Cade, because there are plenty of times where, like, that momentum could have been snuffed
Yeah,
completely.
yeah. I mean, there's been plenty of moments where he has been snuffed, and like you've seen, like after baiting burst and not getting away with it, then he had his burst baited, and then he still won.
Yeah. It just shows you that, like, the players who can withstand that mental pressure will come out on top. Oh
Someone
my
get
god.
that man from down there. Someone get him down there.
That was like that was some freaking Dragon Ball shit, like watching like Super Saiyan Vegeta just do jump 2H over and over again. That good air
Ooh.
throw.
Left out the burst. Yeah, so far Loki's got the better read on when Cade wants to burst than the other way around.
Right. Ooh. I like the burst, but Loki was ready for it. I don't know.
Missed the
Are we gonna
5H
see
to catch him. We could.
Are we gonna see another momentum? Are we gonna see another momentum shift?
It's 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 always a possibility. Nice. All right, Leo time.
Yeah. The K's still breathing here. He's not letting. Oh, good side switch. Boom, boom.
Cade is
Rekka?
just hitting Loki with the where are you blocking? Come on, bro. I'm over here.
Yeah.
Good. Don't freak out. Got hit by the thing you should freak out about. This is gonna be more damage than it should be. Alright, never mind. He goes for the safe knockdown.
Wire scene to 50-50.
Oh! Loki said, that was a cute reset you did to me last game. How about I do one of my own?
Very nice. And Loki is on the board. It's 1-1.
Another breather. Taking our second to compose ourselves.
Yeah, this is good.
Maybe get Loki a little bit cold, right?
Right. Do whatever you can to stop the momentum. Take as long as you need to.
What's the round start? 5H, yeah. Just covers it as much ground.
Yep. Burst. Ooh! That counter hit looked like it was going to be in Loki's favor, but no follow-up. Yeah, you could tell.
Up there? I know back turn P is a good answer, but up there?
Yeah, a
Man.
bit of a stretch, but,
Stretch is what he did his arm, apparently, to hit him up there.
Yeah, Loki's doing a very good job of just, like, picking his battles. He knows that Cade is just fishing for a counter hit. Like he's doing everything he can to cover his options, just like that. Oh, this is big damage.
Oh, combo. Oh, didn't get the true combo, but Loki didn't take out, so we take those.
Remember, kids, tech out.
Yeah.
It might save your life.
Well, I love the immediately super risky options from both these people around start.
That's when you tell that it evolved from like that surface level. They're going for the more riskier options because they're reading each other around start.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have accomplished Yomi.
Exactly.
Ooh, good blitz, counter blitz.
Blitz
Doesn't get the counter blitz. Sorry, not today.
Not today. Oh. Mappa hunch. No,
5D. Oh, cheeky little. Oh, man, he sure does love his bite enders, huh?
He really. Well, it reset. I think the pile bunker reset him, and now he's. Yeah, he got. And that's where he's able to set up the command grab. Cade just wasn't ready.
Yeah, I mean, who would be, right? You get hit by that.
It's hard because that forward dash, he disappears. You don't know if he's gonna press a button or go for a command grab.
I like him going for the one back turn stance instead of two. Back turn stance D instead of two now, because he's like, all right, he's not fighting. I'll use it as like a hey, blink and you'll miss it moment. Oh! Oh my god! I think that was a fuzzy into a burst bait? I gotta ask Cade what that was, cause that looked sick.
That was.
That's gotta be Slayer specific, right?
I don't know, but that was sick as hell. Oh, that was holy shit.
All right, let's go, Cade.
That was smart.
He knew
he was gonna burst, and he like I know you're gonna burst, and I know it.
No, come on, you just had that sick moment.
Why, Cade? Don't do this to us.
At least waited a more burstable opportunity.
Oh my lord.
Like, so people like to burst early because you avoid a lot of damage, but like if you burst poorly, your life is still on the line.
Yeah,
but
and
you know what's riskier? Oh, counter perfect.
Like
it's better, in my opinion, to burst the enders because you can avoid like Okazemi just by bursting the knockdown instead.
Right. Like.
And then I have to hard call out that. Sorry, go on.
Right. that's the one thing I would say I'm pretty critical is that I think he's too liberal on burst round start because like a lot of time, especially against Loki, it gets him killed.
Yeah. In fairness to Cade, he does know this. He's mentioned it. Where he's like, I wish I could stop doing terrible bursts. But you know, bad habits are bad habits for a reason, right?
Right. Exactly.
Nice defeat. He's sniffing out these reset
good
opportunities.
catch.
This is not impossible. Nice throw. Reads the 2K attempt.
Yep.
Nice. Good
Get
combo.
your damage.
Good.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh! No!
Oh no! Bad burst. And I think that's it, right? It's 3-1.
I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that Loki is the winner.
Oh no, it's
Never
2-2.
mind. Never mind.
This is
Never
it. Game 5.
Listen, I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Whoever's like watching and listening, I stopped keeping track. I'm just watching some good ass Guilty Gear.
Same here, brother. We're still going. One more. This is it for all the marbles.
Intermediate bracket rests on this game. Round start 2D. Meaty.
Love it.
Immediate. Yeah, that's on the tail burst point. Because you know, heavy boom. Chances are, Leo wants to do something. There's the burst bait I was telling you guys about. Nice DP. I also Berserker. So there's two things we were talking about: the burst bait and Berserker slash for Oki. Both apparently very plausible.
Oh. All right,
Man.
one more. Ooh.
You ever see like Slayer do the thing where he's just like helter skelter, and you're like, how does no one block this? And then it's happened to you, and you're like, I see how no one blocks this sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of unintuitive because like you're used to. Well, he conditions you with like the overhead follow up, or you know he just goes, he just doesn't do anything and does like 2D, or not 2D, 2H.
Good job from Cade meeting Loki's attempt at BDC there with the back turn P, catching any jump out potential if he didn't FD immediately.
Again, another early burst. We're seeing it from both players. Again, they don't want anything started.
Nice. Oh, that was good. I like the unblocked.
I like the throw.
Yeah. You can't always rely on the free hit, right?
Oh fuck!
The Cade special.
Oh god, I choked my own spin. Oh,
That's
there
it!
it is! That's
Cade
it!
with the reverse sweep. Not the reverse sweep, but the comeback from losers into 3-2 win. Oh.
Good stuff, Cade.
That was so close. Even that game, like, I'm sure it looked one-sided. That doesn't mean it wasn't close. Like, there's so many times where Loki could be like, alright, now it's my swing. Oh, man. That was sick.
Holy crap, that was
And
insane.
we're not even done, folks.
Yeah, we still got more Guilty Gear coming your way.
But that was a great intermediate bracket run from Cade, making it back from losers just to clean up shop.
There we go.
We got Elitus and Imp on the bracket right now. Dizzy versus what's his name? Axel. Wow. Listen,
Ooh.
you may judge me, and that is fair. But Axel is probably one of the most forgettable characters for me in Guilty Gear. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't blame you.
I don't hate him. It's just like I forget it. It's literally I forget him. That is all.
Look, you look. You can easily forget someone. Look, just someone wearing jorts is enough to be like, all right, I don't want to associate with you.
I don't know. Yeah, but John Cena.
I don't care.
That's fair. That's fair.
Jorts are not.
He's definitely
okay.
he's like the outlier, right? Outlier storage should not
But
be
there are a
considered.
couple people who can rock it. I will give Ilism J. I'll give the pass on Ilism J because he can wear anything he wants and look great in it.
Fair. I mean, at least he's got good, like, he hasn't skipped leg day, right? That's pretty
absolutely.
good.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Like
yeah.
If Axel had bad legs along with Jorts,
Guys,
like,
just real quick, I hate to interrupt. The room is full. We gotta get our next match on, so, like,
please
start
take
taking
the
people
intermediate
out.
bracket picture in a different room.
yes, like, go.
That
Get
has
the
to
hell
be.
out. We got shit to do. Alright, I'm going back to running brackets.
Bye, I'ma love you. Oh, he missed it. He didn't hear me say I love him. How is he gonna know now?
Oh, he always knows.
No, he'll never know. He's gonna 5K me 6 times in a row now.
Yeah.
Players.
Yeah, so if you aren't, so for all those competing in the bracket, if you aren't playing a match right away, please make sure you make your way out of the stream room, just so we don't have people clogging in here.
Yeah, Imp is on.
Unless you're
Imp is on
unless you're
spot.
Imp.
Imp has special
Unless
permission.
you are here to play a match.
All right, let's get into this match. Let's see. Rinsen seems like really annoying for Dizzy. That's all I'm gonna say. Two-hitting projectile, right? With also potential extra follow-up that covers a wide area of range, but Dizzy go new, so we'll see.
Also, Rensen eating projectiles as well could
True.
pose an issue. But
True.
I think I think Axel is gonna be the defender, where Dizzy's gonna be the aggressor. She's gonna have to use her movement to get in, and then once she's in, smother Axel with projectile pressure.
But not if Imp gets an immediate combo advantage. All right, let's see. Imp, yeah, like that. See, like she has to really be careful. She's gonna need knockdowns to get summons, I think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Knockdowns are like literally Axel just being not in the zone to punish her. Ooh, good counter hit 2S, but no combo, unfortunate. Knockdown? Alright, good burst.
Alright,
It worked
burst, get her
knockdown.
out. Nice, good counter hit confirmed, but Black beat, but hey, we take it. We take our damage.
I mean, Axel's one of those characters where like you don't entirely mind people teching in the air because like I'm just gonna cover that zone anyway.
Yeah, it
Where's her
becomes,
meter?
it becomes a makeshift tech trap. It's just like, okay, watch where you tech.
Elliot unfortunately trying to press buttons after 6k normal hit, but not plus enough to do anything with any of her buttons.
Right.
Alright, there we go. Dizzy time. Dizzy time over. Alright. This is gonna be mostly how well can Ellie just mix up Imp, really. Or
I think a
how...
lot of it, it's more, I think,
No! Don't get hit by... Oh! You're just gonna encourage him!
I hate that it works, but you know what? It works.
Again, I like we say, we take... If it works, right? If they don't
Exactly.
if they don't get punished for it, then you can't really blame them.
You can't blame them, but
But
also
then
keep
the
in mind-
advisors are gonna have to do some additional like leg breaking on Imp to just make him stop.
Absolutely.
'Cause it's not
Absolutely.
good. Oh, that was
Rinsen
sick!
Wire C?
Imp is doing good, not IEDing, just
Ooh.
cover the zones that they need to be to stop Dizzy from doing their thing. Can
Yeah,
they
you
finish
don't
this
want to
combo?
burst Rensen there, because that could just, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, yep, chip
And
damage.
chip damage.
Gotta FD that. It's a special, not a normal. Good two rounds from Imp. Yeah, like, I'm not surprised that this may be I wouldn't say Axel favored, but it's definitely annoying. Someone
is
could
a-
probably correct me, but
This is a matchup where you're, again, like I said with Dizzy, you're not gonna really be zoning Axel. You're the one who's gonna be the aggressor.
yeah,
You're
for
gonna
sure.
have to use your movement to get in and kind of get past all the areas that Axel's button covers. He has big buttons in long range, but the thing
Slow
is,
recovery for sure.
they cover specific areas.
And like just like
Good
that,
Rensen, but no combo.
he just runs up at 2 H's. No point.
I respect it.
6k.
Overhead.
Yep.
I think the overhead is definitely trying to catch Elidus from jumping back, but you kind of have to be at a more specific range to actually get that to work.
I would
That,
like to see, like, this is more of a system mechanic knowledge thing, where, like, Ellie just could potentially, every time Imp goes for a 6k, blitz it, and get their turn back to free knockdown, summon, like, Okizemi, you know? Oh, almost got the chip, almost got the last hit with the Guts Crush, but that'll do.
it works.
But, blitz 6k might just be, you know, not in their head right now, because they're still trying to figure out, like, what they should be doing with their character.
Exactly.
Hey, nice ID. Alright. It's Dizzy time. These
Did I
instances
summon?
where Dizzy actually knocks like, oh,
Ooh,
the 2
that was
hits.
smart. I like the lava fish that has the shield on it. That was, I think we're definitely gonna see more of it as you know, Elias definitely attempts to
Get
kind
in.
of start their pressure.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I don't think this matchup is bad for Dizzy. It's probably, well, I cannot see it being terrible for Dizzy. I could see it being annoying.
I think it's very doable.
Yeah, just because, like, twice in a row.
Like she has the mobility to get past of Axel's zoning capabilities,
Good job
And-
from him.
and she can smother Axel. But you gotta be smart. You gotta be careful about when you call your projectiles, because Axel can just say, "Haha, Rinsen."
Yeah, you know what? In hindsight, probably more Axel favored, but like if Daisy gets going, she gets going strong, right?
Yeah, I think it could be a volatile matchup for Axel, just because like
That's probably definitely volatile for sure.
I think it could be I think it'd be even. But like
Daisy Main's in the chat. Let us know. Holler
Yeah.
at your boy. I can't see chat right now. You don't talk
Yeah.
to me. I don't see it. I'm sorry.
I do.
Oh, well, then you tell me. What's the chat say? How are they doing? Tell them I love them.
Yeah, she needs to knock down, like, to really, like, the critical thing about that matchup is that you need to knock down. But, you know, good luck trying to get in. If you're going against a good Axel who knows how to, like, kind of stuff Dizzy's movement,
Be
movement
reactionary
options,
instead of just being like, hey, here's preemptive.
Yeah.
For sure.
Then
Anyway, sorry. Back to the game. Percy
Alright.
versus Lopez. Kyle versus Johnny. The swordsman.
this matchup sucks.
Hey, yeah, this matchup sucks for everyone.
This is suck. Like, but it's hard because, like, both these characters play at
Oh,
range.
that was a fucking great air throw.
That was so good.
Oh, nice MFC into AOD. Oh, let's go.
Treasure
Guess-
hunt.
That
Oh,
doesn't get the good one, but that's fine. You gotta go for those combos. There it is. Knockdown. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no.
Oh no! Percy
Never
didn't
mind.
get the punish. Oh. Yeah, that was a. Ooh.
You did say it. This matchup sucks, huh?
So the reason why I say this matchup kind of sucks is that Kai and Johnny play pretty much at the same range. They both like playing that mid range,
Yeah.
and it's just but Johnny's buttons are just better for it. He has better tools to play at that mid range than Kai does. Kai has really good tools. He's got 5S and 2S, but like, you know, compared to Johnny's 5S, Coin,
Nice.
Misfinder, it's hard. Again, Percy getting blown up by Wake Up Bro.
He's gonna have to learn. Luckily, Lopez didn't do a throw combo, but, you know. Also, we're playing Johnny's theme. Hell yeah, this theme slaps.
Oh, it does. I
Uh,
have my sound turned off, so I don't hear anything.
so, Percy can definitely make this comeback if played smart. Ooh, it's not if you swing into Blitz, though.
Yeah.
The boot. Hits him with the Tims.
Jumps. That is a hard button to anti-air. Like you're better off. You're doing DP, maybe 6P, but like it's hard to anti-air Johnny.
Yeah, I can see that. Lopez playing really well, though. Not counted out of this bracket just yet. Nice, good misfinder. Doesn't get the coin level. That's okay. Pressure. He's plus a billion. 6K. Still plus. Nice.
Okay, he's got level 2 Misfinder.
That was actually so good burst on Percy because like during the IED, if Lopez was holding back, he could have OS blocked the burst. So he
Right.
waited until like he landed it. Well, I don't know if he did on purpose, but he bursted on the close slash, which is the best point to burst because pressing button on ground.
Right.
Lopez playing really well, just kind of running the train on Percy. Might not have as much Johnny experience as necessary for this matchup.
No,
though.
I think this is like the first time. This is definitely the first time him playing Johnny. And he
Tricky matchup.
like I kind of like gave him the quick debrief on like how Johnny works, but like like knowing like the stuff like when he can punish, when he can take his turn. He doesn't know.
All right, so we're gonna see more greed severs because Percy has sniffed out that Lopez is not blocking him.
Right.
And you know what? If it works, keep doing it.
It works. That's my only concern is that you become over reliant on opening people up with Greed Sever, and that causes bad habits.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
I should know I have that problem.
Everyone's gotta get out of their system at some point, right?
Exactly.
Oh, Johnny is really scary right now. Level 2. Next
Right,
hit.
so far it's
Oh,
actually-
waste the misfinder on a whiff punish attempt. No combo. Back to Nooch.
I'm not disagree with the fireball. Oh, we got a combo off. He punished the Swine with Sun Edge and gets a full combo.
Knows why
Right.
YRC. That's why. Remember, kids.
Yep.
YRC, yours wise. Just ran up close slash. No fear from Lopez. Just chucking his change like he's at a strip club and
Yeah.
just spend them coins. Making it hail out here. Throw, chuck
Yep.
him. How many coins? Alright. He doesn't give him the level.
Dangerous
That's good.
first. That
What
could
is, what? Oh, since it worked, a worthwhile one. Because if he let him have a level,
yeah, I think it was worth it just because Johnny didn't get a level Misfinder.
And consider where he's at now. Like, he has no coins. All of his coins are now. He has level 3, but he has no coins. Granted.
He's gotta
next
watch
hit-
out for treasure hunt now.
Yeah, and next hit will kill if he hits him with level 3. You just toss him around like a ragdoll. Nice.
Yeah, get the fireball.
Oh, he did it, but he didn't punish.
No punish. Johnny still has missed final level 3. This is still very scary. Good PRC.
FD makes
Resever.
a good block. Oh no!
Oh no! This is very bad for Lopez. He has no coins. Only has level 1 misfire. This is not a good situation. But he has 50% bar, so he can't. If he has a chance, he should go for treasure hunts.
That's a good burst. Yeah, just avoid any mix-up. We're playing honest
Fireball
neutral now.
YRC.
Punish that! Yeah, there it is. Remember, stun dipper. Yeah, honest neutral. Stun dipper. Its crimes for being 5 frame startup is it is very bad on block.
Yeah, good effort. But hopefully he took away some things in his play that he needs to work on. But like
got pretty far though. First try.
Yeah, he got solid neutral. Like his experience in Smash kind of helped him understand how to play neutral. But like now he has to play Guilty Gear neutral, and that's a little.
We've seen him hit some really good 2Hs and capitalize off those.
Right, but now he has to work on Oki. He has to work on Tickler subs, work on his pressure.
Speaking of Oki and pressure, these two characters.
Oh, this is a matchup where like you give them an inch, they get a mile.
Yeah.
Versus...
This is semifinals, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Winners finals. Nice.
Oh, winners finals. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we expected, right? R Squared versus Sandy. These two guys have been here for a while, grinding, getting better day by day, and it shows. Like.
Right. So this is kind of a interesting matchup. Where, like both these characters are kind of, not really well known for like their strong neutral play, but I think Ramabel has the edge because she can kind of keep out and kind of control certain areas.
Yeah,
with swords.
So like Ramfall has normals with and without sword. If she uses one sword for just like setting a sword and the other sword for normals, the other sword is really good as a fly swatter, which is what you want against Eno.
Right.
I would know. I've had to fight it with my chip, and I've just been fly swatted by a few times with that until I learned how to deal with it. So let's see if R Square can adjust. So far though, Sandy favored.
Yeah, this is so far. Danger time. There we go. This is
immediate
very.
This is gonna hurt. Good burst fate.
Yeah, take your damage. Take your free damage.
Why
Cash out.
So much.
Oh my god. And look, he's got full bar. Oh.
Well, he had full bar.
Had.
Just get out. Or dive. That's fine.
There's a dive. That's the one thing I see. I know that it's a habit that R Squared does is there are times where he gets a little too reliant on the dive.
Yeah, air attack dive or burst dive. Yeah,
and then he gets blown up for it.
Especially in this matchup where like Ram can make a sword, and that sword can cover a large area that if you get counter hit by will basically kill you.
Exactly.
Right on top of you too. So if you tech and do dive and it doesn't hit the sword in time, you're just gonna get blown up. It's I'm not sure what the consensus is on this matchup. It seems to be like whoever gets their game plan going wins, basically.
Obviously, this is definitely one of those games where like it's neutral is not a very neutral comes down to who gets the cleanest hit.
Yeah, for sure. Scrambles not preferred, but have to.
Oh yeah, scrambles are definitely these characters aren't really the best at scrambles.
Unless they're God for everything.
Right.
In that case, Ram probably gets the most off of scrambles, I would say, because of like she can make some combos like a little bit more normalized with her strings, right?
Right.
Give me your meter! I want it! Reset. Why didn't you block that, bro? Come on. It was reactable. You guys all saw that.
Ooh, jump K this time. There we go. I like seeing that. That's the one thing I like seeing R Square do a little bit more. That when he does the air dash mix up the normal. You can throw off their anti-air timing. Oh,
there it is. We called it.
That's the special. There goes my Sandy special.
At least it wasn't on like knockdown wake up. It wasn't reversal. It was a whip punish. A little bit
it was a whip punish. That was a smart super.
Good block from R Square.
We're definitely seeing less of the dive, because I know at least earlier on in the past couple NKOs, he likes using dive whenever to get out of like precarious situations.
Yeah,
but now he's a lot more cognizant. little more confident in his movements. That he can more confident in himself that he can get out by just using
Ooh,
the basic
let's
movement.
go. Good combo.
Ooh!
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
I did not block that.
Yeah, I got hit. Like, if anyone said they blocked that, they're a liar. I don't believe you. There we go again.
Nice kill.
Nice kill.
So we can see like Archberg, he's got the damage and the combos to do this. Just needs to get those hits and make them count, right? This is what I'm talking about. Those scramble situations where like Ram can kind of normalize them because of her strings.
Yeah.
Reset. Ooh, nice block. Doesn't block the low though. We're in Ram Town,
overhead.
baby. Normalize it. Yep, gets it.
R Square's gonna get his burst back though. Yep,
Yeah.
burst uses it.
The Ram effect.
Yep, solid damage. There we go.
Didn't tech out, but gets the knockdown. Trying to use that note to kind of like rein in Ramathal's movement, but like it's a difficult projectile to steer if you're also having to consider like, hey, where am I at?
Right. Ooh, drop. There goes my Sandy drops combo.
Ooh, oh,
He blocked the
You're-
overhead, but forgot
It's
it's plus
plus!
3. It's plus 3. You gotta block. You gotta hold it.
got an instant block and then maybe mash, but probably just block an FD. It's your best
Probably-
option.
Yeah, block an FD. If you instant block it, Ramathal's neutral, and unless you got a button and that can be a dicey situation if you're not careful.
Yeah, I mean, in the wise words of a friend of mine, what, you guys don't just have 3-frame jabs? Just use your 3-frame jab.
Yeah, I know this. Yeah, where's your 3-frame jazz, bro? Wait, what do you mean we're not playing Street Fighter 5?
Ugh. Sandy baiting the burst. Oh, and he succeeds! I've never seen that one before. This is a bad situation to be in. Resets him with the cheeky low. Does he get the stabilized comp? Yep, he gets it. He's gonna super maybe? Or is he gonna go for one more hit? One more hit, alright. Oh, he gets the cross but no confirm! Alright, we're just gonna
He'll
get the
the
kill.
confirm. I don't think he's gonna kill though.
Oh,
Okay, nope.
that was gross, Sandy. You should go to jail for that.
Yeah, that was nuts. He's hit me a couple times with that mix-up too. It's
But you know what?
gross.
In fairness, you're fighting Eno. You gotta pull out every trick in the book.
Yeah, you
just
gotta,
like that.
You gotta get down in the muck and get dirty.
Because she's not gonna play nice unless you.
Yeah, she ain't gonna play nice with you at all.
You know,
oh, yep,
Scoop.
there you go. Scoop.
JH, yep. Sword set, block, dive, yeah. I mean, if he's doing it at least positions that aren't gonna get him entirely killed unless hard called out. So,
He was
that could be worse.
a
Nice
little
bar, eh?
burst. He was looking for the 5D burst point, but he was just too early.
You know what I would like to see? Like, we haven't actually seen R-Square present, like, Stroke the Big Tree when playing grounded footsies.
Right.
Which, considering that all Ram really has is, like, big mids and not a lot of big lows, because her big lows are high committal and dangerously, like, to throw out with punishing.
Takes away.
Sorry, I got distracted by what was happening on screen, and Sandy just took that round and ran with it. Oof.
Yep. That's kind of what happens with Ramathal.
Clean 3-0.
Yeah, very clean 3-0. R Square can still make it back in losers. He's got to make a couple adjustments though.
Yeah, yeah. He's got the potential. We saw it. Like, there were a few games where it was like neck and neck, but just kind of like those confidence in those scramble situations and knowing how to navigate neutral better, I think, is what's catching him, because he's getting caught a lot by the sword sets, and you can't give Ram time to set up swords, is their thing. She doesn't have great Abare.
Yep. Okay, so we're moving on to loser semis. Imp Retro versus Lopez on the block. Again, this is peculiar. Man, we are hitting some interesting matchups that we just don't really see that often.
I think I was told this matchup is probably the worst Johnny matchup he has, which is not much. It was to this character or another character. Alma can remind me in the chat.
What is it like? Is it even?
Yeah, basically. It's basically that. It's like, yeah, it's kind of even. But I'm not sure if it's Axel or if it was someone else I'm mistaken with. Yeah, someone could correct me if I'm...
Right.
Someone being Alma. He's yelling at me now, I can feel it.
I could see this kind of being a little bit wishy-washy.
Well, because, like, sure, Axel has those, like, hurt boxes on his normals, but so does Johnny, so it's really just a game of, like, who wants to whiff the normal first, right?
Yeah, it's a game of chicken. Good Rensen.
Because like Johnny doesn't have like really strong rushdown options, which is what Axel kind of is worried about. But he does have these normals and these damage, so hold that.
He has good normals, and he doesn't really have good rushdown when he doesn't have Misfire level 1. When he doesn't have Misfire level 2 or 3.
Or meter, you know, it's YYRC. Let's consider.
Yep. There we go. Keep him out.
Go away. Go away. Oh, what? Think you know this zoning strategy is going really well for me. What happens if I IED?
Right.
When dead? Someone post a copy plaster. You know what to do.
Yeah, you know.
That's not a bad option actually. Doing that multi-hit move to stop Johnny's dashing, you know, his limited mobility kind of being his ooh, good counter.
That's right. Keep him away. Okay, raw Sparrow hack. If you
That was sick. Snuffed out exactly what he wanted to do and just called him out.
exactly.
Combo? No, drop the combo. Not
Yeah,
good. That's
keep
fine.
away.
Why were you just keep doing it? He's not gonna punish it.
Yeah, he's really
Oh,
not.
What? He got hit? I thought he was in the dead zone.
Hey, we take those. We take those.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not complaining. Yeah, more
Imp-
fun for me to watch.
Imp kind of recognized the situation, and he got it.
That was what I was talking about. By the way, the hurt box could be a free coin level potentially, which is scary.
Right.
Alright, they're not gonna waste this. That's a smart call on Lopez. Just like, you know what, this is a jank hit. I'm not gonna use misfire yet.
Yep.
Save your misfire for the hits that count, so you can just do a billion damage. Blitz attempt.
Tries to blitz, but he's
2H as a low.
yeah, he's got to. Yeah, push him away.
Oh no, bad
That was a
RC.
panic burst. He was afraid.
We'll say that, sure. Yeah. Oh, I mean, in fair, like bursting Johnny in general is kind of hard.
Absolutely.
Per our how to burst against characters document against Johnny, good luck.
Yeah. Oof.
Typically, the recommended suggestion I give is like gauge your distance and acknowledge what has a hurt box on a, like he's swinging into you. Outside of that, be careful. That's really it. He can do so many things to bait it and bait it like efficiently while still comboing. You know. That was a clutch win from Lopez, by the way.
All right. Ooh, miss. Oh, I thought he was gonna get a big. There we go. Here, we're seeing a lot of 2H misfire cancel into overheads.
Yeah.
It needs to be a little more cognitive of that option.
Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be like, oh, a mix-up is coming.
Yeah.
No. It works out.
Lopez hasn't really mixed up that air dash option, that air dash mix up. So you just have to watch for the 2H and just be ready for the misfire cancel because it will happen.
No.
He tried to go for the media unblockable.
Yeah, but Johnny heavy. So that's Imp has been fighting regularly midweight and lightweight. So having to fight Johnny is like, what's the timing? Slow? You told me I have to be slow? Nice knockdown. That was a good conflict.
Yeah, Johnny, if I recall correctly, has one of the slower wake up timings.
Don't you IED at this man. I will scream at you if you do. Yeah, that's fine. Walk forward.
Let's walk. Keep your space. Keep
There you
him
go. Jump back.
forward. There we go. Yeah.
Everyone yell at Imp if they IED in.
Yeah. Beautiful. That is what we want to see. That is how you play that matchup as Axel. Very, very good showing by Imp Retro.
I'm only bullying Imp because I love him.
Oh yeah. We're harder him because we care. Misfire.
This is big. Oh, drops it, but you know, I mean, drops it, but like 50% of your health wear.
Yeah, that's not a bad, like, it's good that he's going for it. That's the important thing. The muscle memory to at least make the attempt.
Get away from Johnny. Gotta say, like, a lot of this is just like Lopez not being willing to kind of walk forward and block.
Yeah.
Which is like this. That's the matchup. Yeah. Oh, you could do that. That was pretty sick. I didn't see that coming.
Like, I would like to see Imp kind of just call him out for, like, when he jumps. Like, really use, like, 5P. Oh.
Nice blitz.
Good blitz.
Didn't get much off of it, but that's fine. You know, still presented. He's meter positive.
That was good wire C.
I don't know how much. Like, what level is he at? Do you know?
I think he's level 2.
He's only got 1 coin, so he's gotta make it count. That confirmed that long?
Okay. Now he's level 2. Ooh.
Let's go, Imp. Just doing effective Axel zoning.
That is what you gotta do. So I think it's 1-1.
The old 2P. 2P.
Okay, so it's getting a little dicey, but I think Imp is getting a game plan going. They need to just.
Level
Yeah,
2.
good stuff.
Uh-oh. Alright, good. Yeah. He didn't
Yeah.
waste misfire yet, though. Hold on.
Get him out of here. Ooh.
Nice. Yeah. Shoot fly,
That-
don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. I'm sorry, Gil, this isn't very entertaining to watch, besides the fact when, like, Lopez manages to navigate in. Or when Imp does that. That's cool.
Ooh.
What a whiff punish on a 6K. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, good block. That's what we want to see. But he does not. He gets clipped by the third overhead.
It could be worse. It could have confirmed. And then he would be dead.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, gets the Axel Bomber! That's what he wants.
Yep. Tech
See,
trap.
that's the best case scenario, because, like, they tech in the air, but, like, you land first so you can get them with a cheeky, like, hey, you better jump again.
Yep.
And then they start jumping again, you get to level like, layer 2. You're like, alright, I'll YRC the command grab, now you're air and block.
Yeah.
Spend a
I'm
bit.
liking the use of 5. I think it's 5S, right? And then,
I don't know Axel normals, man. Look, he's pressing
But he's
buttons with a
covering-
sickle.
the important thing, he's covering like the jump arc where like
Yeah.
Lopez is most likely to air dash.
Nice! You can't
no!
burst that.
You don't burst there. Look,
Man,
Imp is doing a great job just keeping Johnny out. Lopez needs to start like dash blocking. Like
No! You wasted the misfire. Oh, don't hold back. You're gonna get a negative penalty. Go in there. Get in that ass. Do it. I believe in you. Oh, he's one hit. Never mind. I understand your hesitation.
yeah, there it is.
Imp
Imp
gets
Retro takes it.
Did
2-1.
Axel beat the best character in the game? Axel kind of godlike though.
Whoa, Axel top 3.
We're funny. We're funny is what we are. You and I. A couple cards. Was that 3-5? Was that? It's 2-3, right?
2 out of 3.
Yeah, Samus. Thank you.
So we're
Oxy
moving
off
on
the
to
mic.
winners finals. Okay, losers finals. R squared versus Imp Retro. I am sure that R squared is cussing under his breath.
Yeah,
He's
I just remembered. I just remembered.
He's like, ah shit, oh fuck, I have to fight Imp. Ah shit.
I mean, the thing, like, I recommend. You may hate it. I do this to myself because I'm like semi-masochistic. Is play against your worst matchup with your against your character as much as possible if you can. To bearably, to the point of being unbearable.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
I think it's,
like you can always know why it sucks, but like you gotta feel.
if you know how to beat your character at your worst matchup, that shows that you're a good player and you understand you understand the weaknesses of your character and how to play around them. That's I definitely recommend that you should go ahead, find your worst matchup and play the hell out of it, because it kind of puts into perspective of, okay, what are the weaknesses of my character? Why does this character exploit my weaknesses, and what do I need to do to kind of circumvent those weaknesses?
Where's Imp? Do you think they're taking a break?
I think so. He might be. He might be just getting like a drink of water.
Check the chat. He might have talked in there.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, Imp's just gone missing. While
Yeah.
being here is what is R squared do? R squared's changing color. Never mind. There's no way. The man is playing this game because of solely alone. There's no way he's gonna change character. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
You had me scared for a sec. I was like, "There's what? He's gonna do that? No way. No way."
We got time. It's not too. The night is still young.
Hey, Imp's back. All right.
Okay, here we go. Losers finals.
So okay, I mean we've talked about this is Eno's worst matchup, but I mean if you don't know why, just think about it's a bit obvious, but if you don't know why, Axel's normals cover everywhere Eno wants to be, specifically the 5P work run. But Imp's got to show that option, just like that. That'll do, big.
Renson. Okay.
Imp's really fond of Sparrowhawk to make you block and not jump when you get knocked down, which is not a bad option actually.
Not a bad option, but
it's a bit predictable.
It's a little predictable, but there's also times where if you're not respecting Axel's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I'm drawing blanks.
Options.
Yeah, I guess his options at full screen. You can just get clipped and just eat 25 or 30% just
Sparrowhawk doing a lot of damage if he hits.
Yeah.
And press the 5P button. Oh, R squared doing better again in that ass. Excuse me. Alright, R squared on the board. Imp just has to recognize the thing that he
Ooh, did you see that cross up?
That was dangerous.
That was so
Throw him?
dangerous.
Oh, didn't throw him. Just press button. It's fine. Make him block. Make him block.
There
yeah,
you go.
Just press it. Just do it.
Yeah, press that 5P. Show them that you are not afraid to use it. Yeah, exactly. This is.
Assert your dominance.
Yeah. There we go. We want to see more 5P.
Oxy, I wish you could be heard every time you're talked on stream. to the chat, Oxy just imitated Axel's Yahoo. I'm not gonna do it because I respect myself.
Just join us, Oxy. We'll become the Three Stooges. It'll be great.
Oh man, that you just took me down with you, huh? Damn.
Yeah.
Good burst. That was a really good burst. DP? Oh. Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't actually do a lot of DP on wake up. They do it like sometimes, but not a whole lot.
Yeah.
R
I think he
squared,
needs to present that op. Like,
he
especially
has
because
to.
like if R square just runs up like dash up JH, blow him up, DP, get him out of there.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, they gave the zoner a DP. The zoner should use the DP.
absolutely.
Again, mileage may vary, but it's
Yeah.
not a bad option. It's just,
Yeah.
you gotta present it. Be like, hey, think about this.
Yeah, there's that 5P again. Gonna be a thorn in R squared's side, but R squared's doing a good job playing around it.
Note has saved R squared there. I'm not sure how good Note is. Does Axel's like, I guess only Renson really cancels out projectiles, huh?
Right. Really, Renson's the.
Nice! That was a really good tech drop.
What I like about Imp is that he is not afraid to fight in the corner. He's pretty comfortable with having his back. Oh, good goal burst.
Oh no, this is gonna hurt.
Uh.
Another one? Hey,
Another-
no,
oh.
you messed it up. It's alright. You went for it. At least you tried. I mean, when you're this high up in health, you know.
Ooh. Just press buttons. The man bared his fangs at God and won. There we go.
What a quote.
What a,
Accurate, too. Jesus. Nice. Start the victory. Screw your 5P. I go low.
a lot of counter hits, but no real follow-ups from either player.
Yeah.
Alright, puts him back at full screen.
Axel party time. This is my one good matchup. Let me flex. I'm flexing.
What's the tech trap? Nothing?
He just wanted to get that a little bit in the end.
Yeah.
Descending JS. Yep. Oh, misses the. Oh no, oh, that could have been dangerous. If that counter hit, that would have been really bad. Or this will happen.
Ooh.
Like, drops the confirm. Imps
this
feeling the adrenaline, I bet.
There we go. That's the DP. We want to see more of it. Present that option.
Oh,
Oh, it gets him with the Sparrowhawk.
this is a no-fly zone, man. Please get down.
On a list right now. On a no-fly zone list. Whew.
This is a. So if you haven't understood why this matchup is bad, still, I hope like it's a little obvious, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know we said present the option. We did say that. Not round start. Maybe.
Don't be too liberal with it, but you always got to make sure that Eno knows the threat of Ben 10.
Not on knockdown. Let's use it every now and then.
Exactly.
Choose your
Eno
fate life.
can bait it with some good movement.
She has some OS that she can do. She's got multiple safe jump options. You know.
Oh yeah.
She could just do note and not commit to anything until you block the note.
Exactly.
All it's gonna really take R squared though is admittedly one really good hit, and he can take this like around.
Yeah, like that.
Yep, exactly. Like that.
Oh, he drops the combo.
Knockdown. Doesn't run up 6K. I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, I thought he was going to 6K too.
It's an imp classic.
Yeah, it's an imp classic.
Odoki.
Jumps
Doesn't do
out.
the TK note, but gets the 2S. I think that is.
Yeah. 2S.
Yeah, I can guess normals. All right, R squared's on the board. Gonna have to be up to him to rein it back under his control.
Oh, this
Down?
is big damage.
Yep.
Note.
Yeah, so R squared isn't doing TK note, which is technically the best way to get that Oki. But you can still use note because, like, you can steer it. So it's not a terrible option. You should still go for it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that hit. Oh my. Ooh, Imp tried to jump out of HCL and just got clipped for it.
I would like to see R squared go for more of the triple overhead option because JD leads to some of her biggest damage.
Right.
And also be maybe a little bit more liberal on the meter usage because I feel like you're going to need the meter in this matchup. Good
Oh,
burst.
absolutely. Right now, well, Ino does not have any meter right now.
Exactly. Like in this
Yeah.
situation, if she had meter, she'd be so much more scared.
Oh yeah, big agree. Ooh,
That beat
I don't
shot.
know what
Yeah, it
Archer
worked.
tried to press, but it did not work.
Yeah, a stroke. I saw the startup. Oh.
Oh my god. That's right. Like, keep away.
Oh!
Ooh, this is scary. Ben 10? Oh, jump K.
Telling you, man, he did not skip leg day. Those kicks hurt.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, look at those. Look at those calves.
Oh!
Mm.
He must do some sort of sport.
We gotta know what he does on his. How much?
Counter hit.
I'm sure that man's got perfect form with the squats.
Health is about even. Gets the jump in. Oh, misses the combo. It's alright. I think the biggest thing that this matchup is like the thing that R Square is really feeling the most is the meter management problem. A lot of note YRC, HCL YRC, structure speed YRC. Not bad things to do, but if you do them like willy nilly, you know, you're gonna be at a disadvantage all the time.
Yeah, the thing is, like, even though they were fairly even in health.
Watch out!
Oh my lord, he was just standing there menacingly.
I actually don't know how hard it is for to deal with like faking, because okay. Firstly, Sparrowhawk stance unblockable if you charge it long enough, so you don't want to just like let him do that. But you don't want to just charge at him willy nilly because then he just gets a big counter hit on you. So the best approach is just like run up FD. Doesn't have a run though. She has her hover. I don't know enough about to know how she would approach safely the bait and make him use it early.
I think that's how you would do it, but like you kind of have to like inch your way. So like you would like dash FD, and kind of like use that. Try to keep your dashes as low to the ground as possible.
I guess, but that feels like not right. I need to.
Feels like a lot of work.
I need to see more sets with this matchup specifically to know how that works.
Good 2K to stuff the stroke to victory. Good counter hit combo.
JH trading because it's a good blow. That must have been the end to like stroke the victory.
Had to be. So Axel sitting on a bunch of bar right now.
Press the button. No, missed the knockdown. It's alright. Oh, not unless he does Rensen with all the meter in the world.
Oh yeah, that situation was super good for Imp. If he whiffed, he can just PRC.
I am being told from my sources, which is Roz, thank you Roz, she's the best, that the answer for against Sparrowhawk is you use note and use it to cover yourself as best you can, or you just hold it. Which that sucks about as much as I was hoping it wouldn't, but yeah, it's a bad matchup for a reason, right folks?
Right. There it is, that 5P is covering there it is!
Ooh,
I love it. Love seeing.
Wow, that's possible? I didn't know that was possible.
I don't think even Imp thought it was gonna hit, so he didn't get the follow up off the homing dash. Oh, that's we gotta be careful of that habit of using dive to get around. It is starting to show its face.
Oh, R Squared's dropping more and more of these confirms. Unfortunately, he's gotta make each hit count. All right.
That definitely came down to a scramble. I would say one of the weaknesses with Imp is that he tries to fight out of the corner a little too often. He gets flustered in the corner. He doesn't really
tries to abare and not escape.
Yeah, he because like, a lot of times I see him jump and then like hit a button on the way down. When like a good chunk of the interactions in those a good chunk of those interactions, he could just air dash out and just reset neutral. Just go back to what Axel does best. Yeah. You don't always have to You don't always have to fight your way out of the corner.
You want to press buttons when they're not on top of you. Once they're on top of you, that's your time to IED. Hey, you want IED, champ? Save it for when you're locked down, because they're gonna get in on you eventually.
Exactly. Okay, so Grand
versus
Finals. Grand Finals. All right.
Is this Grands? Holy crap!
This is Grands. This is it for
Imp
all
made
of
it to
our
Grands. I'm so proud of him.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man. We did.
I wasn't ready for that one. You got me.
All right, so
Imp's probably just taking a breather.
Yeah, take a breather again. Probably get some water. Kind of.
Yep. Stay hydrated.
chilled the nerves, kind of calmed himself. He definitely looked like he was on edge at that last scramble.
Yeah. I mean,
so-
R Square definitely made him work for it, even in a good matchup, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You're still dealing with blocks, which is tough.
Okay, so this
God
round start,
damn it!
it worked. He hard read him. That has to do.
I
that.
don't think that was a hard read. I'm gonna. I can't ask him because I'm like, no, it might tell the truth. Actually, I'll
Okay.
ask him. I'll ask him.
Maybe not a read, but probably a wild guess that
it,
worked.
it was a call. In fairness, like Ram did just go in there. Maybe not the best move. So
Right. I
and-
usually see a lot of Rams, like especially like there goes.
Damn!
And
Damn!
it's over. Oh God.
I guess. You know what? This makes sense because Ram wants to kind of like set her swords from a distance and get in using that, but like Axel could kind of stop her from doing that.
Right.
Nice DP
Okay.
bait, knockdown.
Now he's getting a little too DP happy.
I
It's
think
good that
that-
he's presenting the option, but now it's there goes my Sandy's now very well waver. It's in the mental stack.
All right,
Alright.
big damage in the corner.
Okay, damage.
Oh.
Reset.
Oof! Oh!
We out here we're swinging.
Because they don't. Oh, misses the
Misses
knockdown
the
just
axle
barely.
bomber. That's
Go
right.
ahead.
Get the swords out of there.
Get out of there. Back to your. Whoop, 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 whoop. Descending JS, not a bad tool here. People gotta stop pressing there. You're not plus if you get hit. Just FD the next thing out.
There we go.
Alright, Sandy could get this. Swords are tricky unless that happens.
That was such a good air to air.
Yeah, that was actually really sick. Oh,
Oh.
just barely clips Ram. That was sick.
Alright, we got a match, folks. This is gonna be a good one. I can tell.
Imp's gotta make the losers run back though. So, Sandy can always be like, alright, data acquired, and then adjust and just, make
Yeah,
that change.
He's got 2 sets to play with. So this will be a climb for Imp for sure.
Alright, disengage. Re-engage. Yeah, I like that. Just be like, get out of the range that he wants to poke, and then use the sword to lock him down.
Ooh, good Renson. Get the full counter hit combo, but drops the very end.
Yeah, I think Sandy's going about it much more like, I'm just gonna do hit and run style. Make you block a sword and then go in.
Exactly. So it's up to Imp at this point to be mindful of that switch up and really try to get rid of the
There
sword.
you go.
So,
Up. The old, I want to press a button after your 2D, but Renson says no.
yep.
Log.
So
Yep,
there
it is.
Waited for the Renson. Not Sparrowhawk, I'm sorry.
That is that's kind of the theme. There it is.
There it is!
The prophecy has been foretold.
Like you said,
Sandy being smart, going for the DP bait.
Just like you say, Turlet, he didn't respect the meter.
He didn't.
He didn't.
I'm also actually still like, I'm not gonna lie, that round seemed more Sandy favored, but like blinking you'll miss it, and then Axel damage just stacks up over time.
Yeah, it's weird because like you don't think a character like Axel will do that much damage, but it's like it's just he
Go
just
on.
chips away, and next thing you know, you're down.
Could be.
Yeah,
that was a great team.
Good Ben 10. There goes my Sandy. At least with that stuff, it's very telegraphed. Like when he goes for the overhead. Ooh, overhead. This is gonna be big damage.
This might give. This won't kill. This will be another sub. Oh, misses the overhead. Wasn't
Yeah,
close.
knockdown.
Get out. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I would say meter was wasteful there, but like getting out is kind of in Axel's favor in this situation.
Yeah, that. It wasn't the worst use of meter, but it definitely wasn't. It definitely could have been
For sure.
utilized better.
Like,
But
just like setting up a block string.
exactly. Good punish.
Oh, so today I learned. Well, Imp might have been able to block that, but regardless, it's definitely IB Renson is gonna be Ram's turn no matter what.
Right.
Nice.
Right. I think he's a little. I think Imp's a little slow on the jump in button. He could probably get I think if he's a little faster, you could actually get a combo off it.
No,
Okay, Imp.
yes,
Alright, come
die
on.
for it.
Imp.
Die. I'm sorry, I love you, but die for it.
Yep. Hold those plus frames.
That's a lot of risk. Next hit's gonna hurt,
Oh.
which is possible. Ooh. Okay, doesn't combo off it though. Still a lot of risk. All right, yeah.
Yeah, he's still maintaining a decent amount of risk. Okay.
Alright, we're back. We're back to normal. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Axel's going. That's the only time the overhead's scary, when you can press a button.
Yeah, it's kind of like Great Sever, where like it's more for like a low crush, if anything.
He wants it so bad, and I hate that he can. I
know,
don't doubt that he might get.
Oh.
Oh no! That is not a. That's a. Never mind. That's a.
I don't think so. I think he's a living. Oh, never mind.
Beg pardon. Beg pardon. I'm sorry. What was that?
You're right. You're right.
I saw the reset coming a mile away. 6 universes into the future.
You got it. I will hold the L.
Got hit by the overhead is what happened.
Right.
That was a good call, Insanity. Sensing like the desperation and the scramble, going for the reset.
I would.
You always gotta be conscious of Ram's options. She's got 2 of those overheads. Technically
Absolutely.
3 if you want to count 5D.
Right. Counter hit.
Oh, it doesn't get the confirm. Doesn't get even with that little like one like it wasn't the full confirm. And still, you can see how much damage that did.
Yeah, it still did a crap ton of damage.
I would like to know if after every Rensen is Imp pressing a button, or is it just counter hit recovery that is getting punished? I think Imp is pressing a button.
I think Imp is not realizing his turn is over.
We'll find out. Let's see. One more time.
Because
One more time.
he's so used to people. He's so used to people. I think he's so used to people, like not really.
He's pressing a button. He's pressing a button. Yeah, we figured it out.
Oh my god, Imp! I
He's gonna
swear.
get it one time, and I'm gonna be like.
He gets it a few times, and then he starts feeling himself. Then it's just like, all right, you gotta calm it down a little bit. Like you got it a couple times, but like you're not.
We gotta give it to Sandy. He hasn't worked on him once.
Yeah, good work.
I mean, I've gotten hit a few times, but I'm also lazy.
Very true. Yep,
Nice
burst
play.
out.
Could have been
I think
baited,
that was actually. I think that was actually.
Was it? This is damage into a setup.
This damage is ridiculous. Oh.
Tried to make a DP setup, I think. Really going for just like catching a jump out. This is death, no matter what. Even regular combo, just super.
Yep, death. Oh, he could have.
Sandy's been messing up that setup a few times. I think it's just these new, like unfamiliar matchups where they fall out just a bit sooner than Sandy expects, or they go a bit higher than Sandy expects, right?
Right.
It's not your turn anymore, you stinky British man.
I know, right?
Stop pressing a button. Reset. There it is.
It's kind of.
This is looking
this
more and more
is
Sandy. Oh no!
Stunned.
Stop the combo. Restart
Stop
a new
it!
one. Nah, that's fine.
You don't need it. Oh, you know what? He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah. There, he made the adjustment. Sandy figured out how to make that combo work that time. Good job from Sandy, making the adjustment.
So,
Can Imp make a counter adjustment?
He's making the adjustment, but like, Imp has got to stop pressing a button after Rensen. He is getting blown up for it.
Yeah, it's really like prevalent. Like anytime Imp is doing a good job, just being a zoner, as you do, and Sandy tries to take his turn again from I being Rensen, which is good. He should be doing that. That's the correct response. The problem being like that, right? I think if you IB, that's Doubter, right? If you IB that, I think it's punishable, no?
It's punishable.
So like all these attempts at getting your turn back using that tool is risky, but like Imp might just not have that matchup experience or recognizing that situation in the heat of the moment. Nice hit of damage though, and this is mostly even. No.
It's not gonna work, Imp. Stop going for it.
You're in Grants. You're gonna give up your turn every time to try.
Like it may, first or second rounds of the bracket, I can understand. You can give him the knowledge check, but you're in Grants. You're in Grants, Imp.
I respect the dedication,
it's not gonna work.
but also damn you.
Like it's worked a few times, but there goes my Sandy is very aware of it.
They didn't press a button. Good job, Imp.
There we go.
He's
definitely trying to. He's still kind of trying to slug his way out.
No, it's so.
Oh fuck! That's scary. Rensen, literally just one good tag. Oh, yep.
The sword set that was the fast sword set. Yeah, understandable.
Okay, match point for there goes my Sandy. Can they do it?
It's gotten really close. We'll see if Imp keeps going for the cheeky resets. Alright, it didn't go for it that time. I thought they were
Didn't
going to
go.
go for it.
I think he read the tech down.
Yeah.
Didn't quite work.
God
There
block
it
those
is.
overheads.
I think this is time to actually like present the Ben 10 option again.
Yeah, he hasn't done it in a bit. That's right.
Yeah.
Nice. FD out. I think Sandy was
Again.
sniffing it too.
Again, there goes Imp.
Oh!
That was the right idea, but no punish.
Nice. That was the first time. Oh.
Oh, come on, this is close.
No pro. Oh wow, I'm surprised it didn't hit Ram actually. It seems like honestly, Ram is losing a lot of health in these situations, just trying to jump out of Red Zone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
No Benton.
That was the round. Yeah, that's right.
There
Okay.
it is again. You
We're-
gotta
we're-
block.
There we go. Gotta hold it.
Oh, you know what? It might be IB attempts, but Imp is changing the cancel timing ever so slightly. Not on purpose, maybe, but maybe on purpose.
It's
maybe.
enough to throw. There goes my sanity off.
Yeah, if you mess up an IB and you don't block correctly again, you're gonna
I
get
like that
clipped.
burst. I like that.
Oh
no!
This
Oh
is gonna be a
no!
lot of damage no matter what.
Oh!
Luck. Oh, okay. Bait the DP. Yeah, I mean, I would sniff a DP there myself, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Nice.
You don't
Jump
block
back,
over
get that
heads of
full
this
screen
house.
positioning.
Nicely,
Nice,
dude.
good
That
air
was
dash.
a rare instance of that actual AAD working. Or not IAD, air dash.
But that delayed air dash, that was good. Rare footage of Axel being the aggressor.
This is gonna come down to one more mix, I think.
Yeah, it has to be. He's trying to play. Not yet. Okay,
Alright.
now he has burst.
Oh
Make it
no!
count, make it count.
No!
Oh!
Let's go, Sanity, cleaning it up the round. Imp coming so close, with so many rounds coming to like one hit difference. But Sanity just being more composed and eking it out ahead. Good job.
Good stuff. There goes my sanity. So at this point, he is probably moving on to the intermediate bracket, where we got some real killers. Now you're gonna start playing with the big boys.
Congratulations to everyone this week. Congratulations, Cage, for taking home intermediate bracket. Congratulations, Sanity, for taking home beginner bracket. Good showing from everyone in the beginner bracket too. It's good to see everyone. This is kind of what I wanted after we made our big graduation last time. That I feel like this time we really got to see the beginners actually play against other beginners. So, if you guys want to go ahead and take the picture while I talk about some things now for NKO. Kind of a smallish bracket this week. I feel like everyone's having a bit of an off week, and everyone's just kind of a bit burned out, which, you know what, it happens. That's fair. I don't know if I'm going to be making any graduations this week. I feel like a big part of it before was we obviously had these players that are a step above, and I think people are all still coming into their own. Sanity and Imp definitely both looking strong, same with R squared. But I think let's let them grow a little bit before they hop into the fun-filled waters of the intermediate bracket.
Sounds good.
Gotta let them simmer and really marinate.
Yeah, simmer and really learn your burst points and learn how to FD when you're jumping.
Yes.
Exactly.
So, NKO 12, I think that's going to be April 8th. Just looking at a calendar really quick. So, April 8th, we'll look forward to NKO 12. I will say that is going to be our last NKO for a little while. Julie and myself, we both actually have some personal plans on the 22nd, which will be the NKO after that. So NKO 13 won't be for a bit after 12. So I'm hoping y'all are looking forward and registering and getting hyped for NKO 12. Let's make that a big one. Other than that, I don't know if I have too many other things to announce.
No, I'll take care of that. Any other announcements outside of that?
I'm gonna hop on a cab here while you do that, I guess, and see if anyone comes over here. So
Okay.
that's all I'm gonna do.
So in terms of other plugins, like I said, anytime we don't have during NKO's off weeks, Teddy, myself, and Amadeus, and a couple other guys play D&D on Thursday evenings. It's a Guilty Gear themed campaign, and we're We're getting through another big arc of the session. So if you like D&D, you like Guilty Gear, go ahead and check it out. So join the adventures of join in on the tale of Goblins and Gears on on NKO's off weeks, and we hope to see you guys come in. Anything else, Turlith, from you?
No, I'm just chilling. Play Guilty Gear. Want to see
play
more of
Guilty Gear.
beginners.
Yeah. I do know we're in the works here, I guess I'll say.
Yeah.
We are in the works of looking into getting maybe a non-intermediate, non-novice locked bracket for the Midwest coming up here. I'm not going to say more details about that because it is not me running that, so it is not my job, and I don't want to promise anything, but I know we are in the works on that one.
Right.
Because I know a lot of people. It's been great seeing these beginners get stronger, and we've definitely seen a lot of intermediates come up, but I mean, let's be honest, we want to get some real S.
If you're down, I could probably put you in talk to
here.
the cool guy to take his regular tournament server.
Yeah, I know Quarantine Quarrels. I think that's still around. Did Sanity dodge me?
Right.
No, he's still here. He's at the very bottom of the room.
All right,
Yeah.
Sanity, get over here.
I got you.
One other thing, I did forget where the actual D&D stream is. It's on twitch.tv/treebarkted. Go ahead and visit.
Yeah,
his
he's in
team.
Twitch chat. Just go follow him right now.
Just follow him. if
Yeah,
you want
Teddy,
really
just follow.
All right.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've done this in a long time. You get to fight an advisor for winning NKO.
Yeah,
You've
Thug
unlocked
Finals,
Final Boss.
baby.
You've unlocked Final Boss. Have fun.
Yeah. Now this is Thug Finals. So, yeah.
No, don't touch me.
You didn't want to get reset potentially. Also didn't want to have to deal with the overhead.
Get in the corner.
There we go.
All right, it's jam time.
It's jam time. It's
Oh, you know how to
good
deal with
work.
that? Okay.
oh, ooh, okay.
You know how all right.
He's gonna frame trap him on that next time. By the way,
Do it.
it's gonna be split kicks. I bet. Oh, that was a good back dash.
Ooh, I thought was that a whiffed overhead?
I'm not sure.
Hard to say. Ooh,
There it is.
legs.
Split kick. Why are you trying to jump out?
Oh, I screwed up my
Uh-oh.
parry input. Haha. All right. You better kill me, kid.
This is definitely a.
Oh, this has to.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got the first.
Oh, you should have supered immediately. Super. All right, that's fine.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
I. Ooh, shit. Someone days.
All right.
I'm at the I'm cold OS unlock.
It has been a long time since I played on stream.
That's true.
Ooh. That is true. Bonk.
Whatever.
Typical jam players. Yep. I'm unlocking the
That's
one
exactly
brain
what I
cell.
expected.
Yep.
Overhead.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hold all that with how much risk, alright? Oh god. I mean, I guess the round, yeah.
Ooh,
Keep trying to jump out. That's, yeah. I'm gonna sniff the jump out point and
I
just gonna
absolutely
keep killing.
hate getting cracked open by that.
It's frustrating. Yeah, split kicks is very frustrating.
Yeah, facts.
Whatever.
Please let me go.
Immediate dead
Ooh, oh, good air.
scoops. Pocket
Alright.
dot. Alright.
Like, the
Yeah,
most
there
satisfying
goes.
thing in Guilty Gear, I swear, is just air throwing.
It really is.
By
There's
the way,
one
I'm
of them.
unmuted.
There's one.
Alright.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
What's wrong?
Ooh!
No Lord.
It's unsafe, they say. Just punish it, they say. That was both a burst OS, and then a reset.
Can't burst a throw, it's great.
Right? Bonk.
There's the Karageki.
Ooh.
Knockdown. Guts crush? No, just burst bait.
Now, IB punish. Yep.
Yeah, RC
Yep.
to IB.
That was
But
so good.
Yeah.
that was a good set.
I mean, he definitely got me that first round. Oh, is he hitting the? All right.
Oh, he wants
yeah.
it. He wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the full match wasn't on stream. I had to go fast forward because I didn't realize you were actually playing on
okay.
stream.
Oh, so okay.
Tournament setting, let's go, baby.
I
That's
should
right.
really be charging Gekudin here.
Greedy boy. Yeah, like that. Uh-oh.
All right, let's charge Gekudin.
Oh. Ram, where are you aiming?
Ooh, ooh. OTG.
All right, good throw.
Good
That's
throw.
actually-
There
That
you
was
go.
actually a really good throw. Unfortunately, oh never mind. Gets the combo.
Here's my burst.
Yep.
They confirmed that.
Oof.
Ooh, no follow up. Bonk. Oh, look at all that meter. Spend that cash.
Now,
Oh,
I don't want to
just-
burst, not have any meter. There's legitimately a reason why I didn't do that.
Just in case. Uh oh.
Was that a round start parry? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was. Like he didn't get stunned, so I couldn't get it.
okay. So,
All right, welcome back, stream. What totally happened was I was honestly trying to combo him into the stun and IK him, and then he didn't get stunned. So
yeah.
I kind of got beat up a little bit there.
Is that why you're going
Yep.
for max